Hello! How is it going, everybody? Okay. Hello! I didn't unmute for you guys. That was awkward. I didn't unmute for you guys.
Oops.
I was about to say, I was like, I heard you speaking, but
Oh, you have the stream open then, I see. Hacks.
Yeah.
You're hacking right now. The system.
I had the stream open for so long that I got a free gift community sub for Julie, who was your like suggested streamer before you. I feel bad.
You just got a stray sub to Julie? That's awesome. That's fucking sick.
It's the second one I've got for her community.
Hell
I think I got one before as well.
She's an amazing content creator, does family-friendly content, and the entire stream is animated and interactively animated, so you can go in there and push commands and make things happen on the screen. Very, very cool artist, and miss going to her streams because I don't have the time anymore. I don't have the time. I'm doing so much, y'all.
You spend all of it torturing us.
My I'm working overtime in October. Let me tell you. If you knew my stream schedule for October.
Ooh.
Woo!
Oh my god, I can't hear you.
What happened? I haven't done anything.
And downloading something again.
No, that's not true at all. What just happened?
Ow.
Why is this happening?
Okay.
See, this is why you can't get on the wrong side of Red Rabbit. She hacks your Discord, guys. It's just the way it works.
Alas. Why I'm hot.
Why is this happening?
I'll keep talking.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah?
need to give me more.
No.
Like it seems
The now
okay.
comes out all right.
It's hard to tell because it's just a very brief syllable.
Yeah. Players, real quick, just to let you guys know, the audio is gonna disconnect and blink out for a second. I'm shifting the voice to not set to be automatic, and we're going to US Central. So give me 1 second. We'll be back real quick.
You sound good now.
We're changing. The Discord should be reconnected. For me, I can hear Loci. Is everyone else here? Great.
We yeah.
Great. So, at the very least, now we should have a semi-stable connection at one point, and not have to deal with the automatic reconnect. So if this region fails, then we switch to another.
Okay.
Now this should be fine. Haven't heard from 2 people. I'm assuming they're here and can hear.
I am here.
Great. So this is Quincy.
Quinsword.
Quinsword?
Yes, my man.
Yeah, I think I heard him grumbling.
Yeah.
I am here.
Yes, wonderful.
The wizard returns.
Fourth wizard. Dost thou have the...
He's having a
Yacht?
stroke. Yeah.
Speaking in tongues.
I do not, unfortunately. It is painful to sit for long periods of time, which makes being a gamer and playing role-playing games very annoying.
Forsooth, the skibbity has touched thee.
God, it's the first.
This is painful.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm entertained.
Just don't be Ohio, guys. Fuck.
Why do I understand it?
Because you're Parm.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
See, the worst thing is this is like slightly futuristic setting, so we should be using slang like this because this would be considered old-fashioned words.
The slang of the future is forsooth. I bite my thumb at thee.
Oh my goodness.
History always brings it back around.
just start talking like
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
the Canterbury Tales.
Oh.
God. Yeah.
I haven't
Middle
thought
English.
of that book in forever.
Not
Yeah.
since grade 11 literature or something.
Yeah.
What?
The Canterbury Tales. You know about them.
Yeah, like the Miller's Tale and
Yeah.
the Miller's
No.
Tale. I honestly can't remember very many of them.
Maybe that's why I don't remember them. They're not memorable.
Hey.
They can
They're-
be if you give a shit, but
They're famous. They're written by Chaucer. The reason why they're meaned upon, at least in recent, is that they're in actual Middle English, which isn't modern English. Like Shakespeare is actually modern English, and so it's incomprehensible if you try to read it because it's phonetically spelled English.
The collection of 24 stories that runs over 17,000 lines written in Middle English by Geoffrey Chaucer.
Yes, if you can find an image of the actual like words though that haven't been translated into modern English, it is very interesting to read.
This book is 24 books.
It's a collection of tales. It's literally
Yeah.
like all these little poems, like Mother Goose or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, I know Mother Goose. Shit.
Yeah.
1 out of 24. Achievement unlocked.
The tales of body.
they are indeed.
But I mean like it's just height. The word height is Highte.
Ew.
In like the chronological version of time is spelled Tyme. Such is spelled Swich.
That's
Oh!
weird.
Oh! That hurt.
I hate that.
That gives me like a...
Sun, like the burning orb of gas, is Sonne, and one,
think that's
as
fun.
in as if you've won a race, is Wonne, and like
That's fun.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, I don't mind those.
Well, that's the thing, though. It is phonetically sounded out. Like, if you ignore grammar and you turn that part of your brain off, it's like that annoying thing where, you know, English is Englishing correctly, but your brain's not braining, so therefore your brain is Englishing the way English is braining. And, like, that sentence doesn't make sense, but it does.
I see.
It's annoying. Anyways, sorry. Tangent of literature aside.
And if you want to make it even worse, go back and read Le Mort d'Arthur.
I don't even know how to spell that.
It's the King Arthur story, but in the original, I don't even know. Like it's Old English. It's not Middle English. It's Old English. It's hard.
Yeah, well,
It's-
I mean, yeah, Beowulf is another example of
Beowulf is
old
painful.
English.
I'd actually venture to say that Le Mort d'Arthur is harder to read than Beowulf.
And of course, old is spelled Ouldde.
Yeah, somewhat. But you have to remember, back in that time, we also had a lot of different lexicograms. So you had like ye, old shop never existed, but ye did because that's only for modern typeface that we used y instead of thorn. Because thorn is actually the th sound. We actually had like ch and th, those common combined sounds, had their own letter. Like how the and sign is called an ampersand now, because it used to be, when we said the alphabet, we included the and sign as part of the alphabet, and so it's a X, Y, Z, and per se and per se and just became ampersand.
Huh.
I'm back.
The more you know.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
We did a little. We were stalling for time.
Talking about Old English and shit.
Holding relationships? What?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, sure,
yeah.
sure.
There's a very intricate way that you have to hold your relationships, and it's with both hands real tight.
Yes.
I couldn't relate.
And
Wow.
you have to say, "Baby, don't let me go," because that's
Baby, don't hurt me.
Or that.
Don't
Don't hurt me no more. Yeah.
You have to
No.
say baby and then enable or ask them to please not do something. Then it's a real relationship.
Doesn't make me blink with both eyes real hard.
Baby's like the command word. It's like saying, Siri or Alexa, except for it's like baby.
You get it.
Yeah.
So,
It's been
recap?
2 weeks.
Don't you play this game?
I would
Don't
definitely
hurt
get
me
recap.
no more.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
What is love?
What is love?
I mean, that
Baby,
works for
don't
a
hurt
robot.
me. Don't hurt me no more.
No more?
I love the question mark.
Yeah. That reminds me of those like bad, like before AI, when people made videos of like politicians or whatever singing by like
oh, and they just like
taking
clip
the-
the words.
yeah, they're like, I'm gonna take like 2 seconds of audio and turn it into an entire song by like the thickest smear of autotune over whatever it was that they were saying at the time. Those were good.
Oh, sorry, I was just doing a stretch. I'm still
You're fine.
I'm in the middle of it. It's not ending. Oh, it's so good. Oh. And I've arrived.
Oh.
Look
Here?
at him go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay if you like stretch some more. I'm not really that eager to get back into this. I mean, I am, but like, we just peeled out of the parking lot. This is
Well,
I got a
yeah,
hole in my leg.
it's like as soon as we start, we have to deal with the consequences, right? So why not just chat? Why not just,
Like-
have a nice talk?
we got Dorian shot and unconscious in the back seat, along with 2 guns, who is the only surviving goon. We like all piled in the car. We just managed to pull out, and like all hell was breaking loose. And Zola like dumped on us. Don't worry about your stress now. It'll be cumulative later. And we're all like, oh shit.
Well, don't we have Slim Slam too? Technically-
Lambo.
Rambo, yeah.
Sorry, Slambo, not Slim Slam.
And unfortunately, Slambo is not slim.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cramped back there.
Mm. Someone's
Well, I
on
mean-
someone's lap.
Well,
We
not
lost-
as cramped. Yeah.
We lost 2 goons, and I
And-
don't imagine we took their bodies with us. So
Well, yeah, I think the main thing is we lost the Land Rover and we're like on a mid-sized sedan if we're lucky right now.
I hope Slambo's sitting in the middle. In the back.
I want him to be sitting on someone's lap, preferably not mine.
But he's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I?
I'm pretty sure what happened at the end was Adrian just threw Dorian into the back seat, so Dorian's probably across everyone's laps.
well, Quincy and Adrian switched driving, so I don't know if Quincy like climbed into the passenger seat or like
Yeah,
into the
he would have
back,
had to.
or-
Okay.
Unless, actually, this might be thematic. Is the gear shift in between the front 2 seats, or is it on the steering column?
That wasn't really defined. So
Exactly. So there could be another seat in the front.
Oh yeah, if
or at
there's
least space for someone to
front-
park their ass if they're slim enough.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a complicated situation. This would be the great like starting cinematic smash cut. You probably wonder how we got here. So we're getting out of the,
I just imagine like feet and arms like in a tangle, just like randomly kicking Adrian in the head from the back seat.
Oh, it's a mess back there. I'm sure. Yeah.
Just like
Blood everywhere.
like a rat king back there.
Oh no.
Just a complete tangle of limbs and yeah,
Hearts.
and a heart.
Sorry. Could we maybe get a recap?
Please.
I mean, you guys basically did it already. So
We did part of it, yeah.
I don't know if it's really necessary, but I will say, due to the dynamic nature of tabletop RPGs, the topics that may be discussed or played in these games are not suitable for all audiences. The level of content maturity is considered 16+, and your discretion is advised. All right. So recap's done. You guys are. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say content maturity may not match the maturity of the players.
It definitely doesn't.
It does not at all.
It depends on the scene. Depends on the scene.
I'm a 32-year-old teenager. I'm a goddamn idiot. And I love it.
Last time, Dorian, you were being taken away by the cops. You were captured and being driven away, handcuffed in the back seat. The party recuperates and plans their rescue of you to get you back on the police. Fidget takes her time hot riding the car and overhears the precinct that you're being taken to. Adrian gathers some nearby officers' uniforms and equipment, and your last lackey gets in with you in the car to go help save Dorian. You guys drive off in this mid sedan and make your way over to the precinct.
Is the last lackey awake? I thought he was still unconscious.
He was
This is before.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
He was unconscious at the scene when you got stolen.
Yeah. When we stole the car, he was still unconscious. We just threw him in there.
Yeah. Did I say he was awake?
Yes.
I think you implied that
I don't think so.
You implied that he got in the car.
Into the car, but like he didn't under his own power get into the car.
No.
Semantics.
Anyways, you guys devise a plan really quickly to see if you can use a manufactured document to have transfer papers so Dorian can be admitted into a mental facility. And while Fidget works on implementing this into the system, you guys make your plan to get in, get out, and make your getaway. As you guys arrive at the scene to enact this plan, Fidget and Adrian, you guys get disguised into police uniforms and walk up into the precinct. As Quincy is noticing over to the side, his sister's car is parked out in the parking lot as well. Oh my god, I just lost my place. Quincy makes a quick note and puts it onto the windshield of his sister's car so that she can contact him whenever she has the time and the means, leaving it on her windshield. Dorian, you get taken into the jail cells where you have a chance encounter with Slambo, sharing a cell with him, who takes an interest in the conversation after hearing that Parm is alive and well. A little bit later, Dorian, you notice that you are left being singled out of the cells as everyone is kind of taken out in very small individual rotations, and you're left alone in the cells as Quincy's sister walks down the hall to talk with you and ask you a few questions. The conversation is curt and short, and ultimately uneventful for you as she walks away, and the prisoners are admitted back into their proper cells. Some hours later is when your party would arrive, and Fidget and Adrian entering into the front lobby to talk with a very old, unhelpful, quite possibly legally blind receptionist. It's combining three words into one. After waiting some long minutes, she informs you guys that the paperwork hasn't been filed and documented yet for Dorian, and that these would need to be processed in order for the transfer papers to then be processed in order for them to have all of the paperwork neat and ready. This doesn't work for you guys, so you take it upon yourselves to make it into the back room. and you start doing a quick once-over of this level and a quick floor plan, maybe looking at a fire escape and seeing what you've got going on. Quickly noting that there is a downstairs going to the jail cells. Make your way hastily there and see Dorian with Slambo in the same cell. As Fidget begins to try and get the cells open, you guys are stopped as the security on camera asks you for the admittance code in order to unlock the cells, which you guys don't have. And that's when everything breaks loose. Adrian literally, with all of his strength, ripping the sliding door off the rail, throwing it into the base of the stairs that you guys came in through, making your way towards the other side. You guys go up the stairs, through the main office of the first floor, and right out of reception with minimal damage, making it back into the car and getting ready to peel out, but the car was not left starting. You guys take a little bit, Adrian pushing Quincy to the side in order to get this car started, and at the very last second, get the car started as you're peeling out of the driveway, and now are being chased by the LCPD as well as helicopters in the air. So how do you guys feel about this?
I'm having a nap.
Just a
I
normal
was gonna
day.
say, I don't know if Dorian would agree that it was, only minor damage.
Yeah.
It could have been more.
I
It
mean,
could have been. I
I
mean,
guess.
Could have been more.
still, is that the first time the Dorian's been shot in his life, do you think?
I think so, yeah. I feel like he's gotten roughed up a bit because of the nature of his whole shtick, but I think that might be the first time he's been shot.
We'll just do the meme of Adrian looking at Dorian and going, first time?
Okay. So this next sequence is going to be very, very interesting. I already told you guys after the last session, which I will now tell the audience. I have recorded a number of stress because this is all kind of one continuous chain of events. And you guys are working together and in this group in order to get Dorian out. You guys are working to end this encounter scene, which is going to be quite difficult. Not to say you're making it easy on your opponents as well, but the total accumulation of strain as you guys are now in adrenaline mode is going to be handed back to you when this encounter ends. So, the ideal situation for you guys is to, of course, make it out of this encounter and get enough advantages that you cancel out all of the strain that you've accumulated thus far as well. But it's not going to be that easy. This is a chase scene. So, this is how it's going to work. There is a rotation of 3 rolls that's going to happen each round. The first is going to be the party action. Whatever you guys are doing, you're doing it together. There's one party action that's going to happen. Right after the party action, or we could say simultaneously, but, in terms of rolls, is going to happen after. The driver, which is Adrian, is going to roll to see how this is going to affect the outcome of what you guys are doing. Then after that, the pursuit is going to roll to see if they are gaining on you or not. This is a tug of war. So, make sure you get as many successes as you can.
Yay.
So, you guys are peeling out of the driveway. You can hear police sirens coming on. Announcements are blaring already from their megaphones. Police are on pursuit. Suspects are highly dangerous and thought to be armed. Clear out of the roads. Make sure you're in a safe place. And they just keep looping this message. You guys are also receiving the same message on your burner phones. They're sending this out en masse to like this entire net of blocks that you could be reaching. You suspect that other nearby like stations and the closest other precincts are also beginning to dispatch their vehicles. There is a helicopter in the air that is right now re-diverting itself in order to make its pursuit towards you guys. So this wasn't originally chasing you, but it has now diverted in order to try and find you guys and keep its eye on you.
So not like full citywide, but this is definitely on like, Channel 5 news, high speed chase.
This is like just starting. The news is probably like they might even not have heard about it right now. You're just getting your tires onto the main road, right? This is like just
like
happening.
It's going to be on the news. Like this is gonna be on everyone's like 5 o'clock news. Like
this is gonna be like breaking news. It's gonna be on every channel as soon as the news gets a hold of this.
Oh goody.
Let me be clear. You guys went in real fast into a police precinct, which is a mega building. It's not just a police station. This is like one of the primary police buildings of the sector. It's massive. It has many floors. You guys went in real quick through like just the base floor, going into the cells, getting out like basically as fast as you possibly could have.
The going in wasn't the bad part. It was the coming out that we ran into difficulty in.
Right, and that would have gotten much harder. The more time you stood in there, the worse it would have gotten. So you guys are gonna have like squads of cars. As soon as people start getting into their vehicles, everyone's gonna start chase. But the people who are already on your tail, they're already going towards the parking lot, starting their cars, their sirens, and making chase. So, Adrian, you are preoccupied with being the driver.
Yeah.
So, you are going to be exempt from all of these party rolls. So, everyone else, is there something that someone would like to do to help this situation so that you guys can make it out of this? Or will you face capture?
I think you're going to say capitalism.
Is it possible for me to use my rig somehow in the backseat of this fucking car to hack the police, like, tracking software or whatever it is that they're using to track us, to, like, send misinformation?
So you could try to do this. You already have an access to their, like, comm system, right? Because you had that radio from before. So you kind of already know what they're talking about, but yeah, if you wanted to hack their like nav to you, their navigation to you, that would definitely be different. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I want to send them misinformation.
Okay. So
basically the goal is, if they don't already have visual on us, to send them on a wild goose chase.
Right. Here's where the few difficulties are going to be. One, people are already on your tail.
Mm-hmm.
Two, a portable rig is still a rig, so it's quite beefy.
I thought it was just a keyboard.
No.
How it was described. So okay.
It's not like your standard HP Slim keyboard. It's like,
I think they mean like a piano keyboard, like with a stand.
More like that. Like it's a computer that you can carry with you. It's not a grand piano, right? If we're making comparisons,
It's like a briefcase or some shit.
Yeah, but it's still like a
little
bulky thing.
I figured it was like a keytar, but okay.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, it's like what you see on God, I can't think of the band right now, but like the little like folding metal. Yeah, where they just have like the like guy playing. It's not an actual piano. It's a keyboard, but yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still a bulky thing, so it's gonna be a little awkward to use while you're in the backseat there, especially with someone across your lap.
If I have to, I will like shove people out of the way and take a top position before folding it out, I guess.
Flop it on top of my body.
The difficulty is that you're in a confined space here. So regardless of what you're doing, it's gonna be a detriment because of the squeezing issue.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. That's all I'm trying to get across. So you have these difficulties. Is this what the party wants to do, or this like snap decision? Consider this like 1 second on the road.
Commit to escaping or to commit to getting captured?
I mean, instead of
happening all the time.
Instead of using your rig, can you just use the pad to be like, Unit 36 is blockading the road or whatever, like to just right, like it, because like the pads, like their version of like the old school like police like CB radio, right? So they like we could be like Unit 46 in like in pursuit, or could you do that and make like a deception sort of thing, like, and that way you don't have to pull out the rig.
Who's good with deception?
Maybe me.
Calling all units.
But I'm
Redirect
asleep, so let's see. I'm
calling all cars.
It's my career, but I could level it up right now.
I mean,
yeah, I've got a yellow and 2 green. Yeah, you do it. You're good at being deceptive.
I couldn't level it up.
If you feel like it, I mean, come on. If like
I've got
play
2
your
greens.
character, but like
as mentioned, you guys get 1 party action. So are you guys going to commit to trying to deceive over the radio, or are you going to have fidget hack? You guys have to choose one or the other.
I think we're better off deceiving, but I don't know.
I'm gonna stay out of that vote because I gotta drive.
Yeah, I'm dying in the back seat.
So it's basically between the 3 of you guys, like Dorian and Adrian are otherwise occupied.
Yeah.
Well, if the check is hacking, and I use brilliant, that puts me at 3 yellows against whatever.
Okay, well, I was gonna level up my deception, which I have 0 yellows. So I mean, I think you're the best bet, but I am down for whatever.
Yeah.
Hold the XP for the next one. Maybe like the hacking works, but then the next one we got to do the Batman grapple around the light pole, so you can figure out whatever skill that is and use your XP on that.
All right, so we hacking?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So, explain to me one more time what you're trying to accomplish with this hack.
Misdirection in the navs. Like, all the cars that basically don't already have a visual on us, send them off. I guess.
Gotcha.
In a different direction.
Okay.
Like stop reinforcements from.
Well, not even stopped reinforcements, just like send them a different direction so that they're not a threat to us.
Yeah, delay them and feed them.
Yeah, this is basically going to delay everyone if it's successful. It's going to delay everyone that wasn't in that direct precinct building. So anyone that's not like directly on your guys' tail is going to be delayed. Yeah, this is going to be... They're right on you right now. 3 difficulty. 1 setback. Yeah, 3 difficulty, 1 setback.
And I'm using Brilliant to up my my hacking rank to 3.
Okay. Are you doing that?
Yes.
Okay.
Good to roll?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's advantages.
Its advantages. So you have decisions to make now. You can spend those advantages right now, or you can push them into the pool.
I'll push them into the pool.
Okay. So now, Adrian, you're going to be making a driving check. Fidget has failed in her hack right now. Police are on pursuit. Although the ones who are not at this precinct are not yet here, it basically, like, this roll is no different for the circumstance. So you're going to make a 4 difficulty driving check here.
Okay. And remind me how these skills XP works for them to rank them up. For a career skill, is it 5 times the rank in XP?
It's 5 times the rank you want to get to if it's a career skill. So if you want to go from 4 to 5, it's 25 EXP.
Gotcha. Okay. Darn. 5 away. All right.
Use a story point if you need it. We still have 5.
And I can move it back.
I'll use one as a boost, or yeah, let's use it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is how these will work in this situation. The story point for this chase is just going to give you a success on that check. However, it's not going to move the needle forward or backward at all. So it's only going to move the scene forward. The tug of war is not going to move at all.
Gotcha. Okay, well in that case, sorry, if you don't mind, then now that that's understood as a mechanic, I'll.
Would you still rather roll? Because
I'll roll then, because I think like we can capitalize on this. Like we're just ahead of them as they're piling in the cars. Like if we can get that, like pull away from them, like to be a success, not just move on to the next beat.
Now, just to be fair, just to help, because it is tricky, your driving checks are going to be standard 4 difficulty throughout this entire thing. So, unless the scene changes through player action, that 4 difficulty is what you're always going to be up against in this entire encounter. So, 4 difficulty is quite high.
Yeah. And I've only got 2 yellow and 2 green in that, which, I mean, that's not bad, but...
I mean, that's technically better than 4 difficulty die.
Yeah.
2 ability, 2 proficiency is technically better.
Well, I think I'm still gonna roll, though, because, like, basically what you're saying is, like, all it does is, okay, then we describe, like, the next portion of the scene for something to happen, but we don't actually make progress, so... We're just at the beginning. It would be good to either make progress one way or the other and figure out how this works better. So I'll roll.
Okay. Before you do, Parm, did you want to use your incidental? Because you were talking about it.
Yeah. I'll wait for now. I'll just wait.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead then, Adrian. It's gonna be 4 difficulty.
I believe.
Same thing. You have 2 advantages here. You can spend them if you'd like, or you can pass them out into the pool.
So at the end of this, we got to take the strain that's left over, right?
The total amount of strain that is in your pool is going to be divided however you guys choose, but the total must be taken.
Yeah. Okay.
And for the purposes of the strain, many guns does not count.
Yeah, no, it's only the player characters, and like Dorian also wouldn't count because Dorian's unconscious.
Well, he would count, but giving him strain would be not good.
It would be really funny. I wouldn't
Let's give the
be
unconscious guy
mad.
strain.
I mean, it would make sense. He's probably being like jostled around in the back seat as y'all drive.
maybe some. So I just was trying to figure it out because I've got 3 strain from the on the way in, on the way out, whatever stuff. So in order to use this, I'm assuming you're kind of allowing us to use the advantages like in a combat encounter. So I could be like, oh hey, let me give the next player character or the next roll like a boost die, a blue d6. So I could do that, put it to the pool, or heal my own strain, which healing my strain now
Could also be beneficial.
yeah,
True.
like if they're shooting us or something.
I would do that if you have like a pretty decent chunk of strain already. I would do that. Whittle that down a little bit.
Well, I got 3 out of 10, so I'm not. It's not
Okay.
huge, but because like if we roll like in another check that I make for driving, if I roll threat, I'm not allowed to soak that now. It's just into the pool for later, right?
Yes, all threat is going to be soaked into the pool.
Okay. So then the only strain that I'd be able to take for the encounter would be like strain damage, if that makes sense, right?
If you take strain damage, then yeah, that would be really the only way to actually gain strain onto your character sheet during this encounter.
Yeah, okay. So in that case, I don't need to worry about healing mine, so you know, again, capitalizing on the success, let's just keep this ball rolling. We'll toss the advantage to party's next roll.
Okay, so the party gets a boost to their next roll. The pursuit is going to roll to see how well they do in order to catch up with you.
No.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that's a mixed
Oh.
bag. I mean, they got almost max success, but also almost max threat. Like they're 1 threat off of max and 1 success off of max. Wow.
As you guys peel out of the parking lot from the precinct and make it onto the street, at this very moment, Adrian, probably not caring for streetlights, not caring for who's in the road, what lane you're in, you're weaving, you're trying to dodge these cars, you're trying to get this tail off of you. As you're swerving out into these streets, the cops obviously trying to make a chase and keep pace with you, but also trying to dodge the pedestrians, slow them down a little bit, but there's obviously still many cars coming from the other roads that you weren't on, not obstructed with their sirens on as they're closing in from sides, and a few of them still coming from behind. You can hear the helicopter behind you continuing to beat off in the distance, but making good headway towards you. Not sure yet exactly if they have their eye on you, but they know your general area based off of where all of the cars are converging.
Gotcha. I was just about to ask, like, is this the Batman moment where they flip on, like, the spotlight, searchlight from the helicopter, like, highlighting the chase car?
You do see, like, a spotlight, but it's not on you guys. It seems like they're just pointing it directly down for now.
Okay.
Hey,
so
Parm,
they're
how long range is your long range weapon?
Very.
Think you could take down a helicopter?
I wonder. I certainly would like to try.
That would be a hell of a shot from a speeding, escaping car.
We don't know Parm's background. He might be into trick shots.
No, I'm just saying that would be a super awesome cinematic thing. Like if he hangs out the window, or if they hang out the window and like snipe a helicopter as we're speeding down the road at 90 miles an hour.
Oh, I mean, well, let's see. Ranged heavy bullpup carbine, range medium. Probably not, unfortunately. If I had an actual sniper rifle, then yeah, maybe.
Because the helicopter's probably at like extreme range or whatever the.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's in the far extreme for sure.
All right. Well, if it gets into medium range, I'll shoot it.
Or you Blues Brothers, the cop cars behind us.
Wait, what?
Could you Blues Brothers, the cop cars behind us? You know Blues Brothers where they pile up all the cop cars like every 5 seconds?
No, but that sounds interesting.
Oh god, that's a famous scene. Anyways, basically like if they're all chasing us in like a V or something, if you like take out the front car and cause a car wreck, they all like pile up and
Sure.
Start shooting out their tires.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
take
I
out
can do
the...
that.
Sam, really stupid, out-of-the-box question. Are police cars in the future four-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, or front-wheel drive?
That'll probably depend. These are coming from the precinct, so these are probably all-wheel drive.
Okay. Just thinking if it was like standard knowledge that if it was like a rear-wheel drive or a front-wheel drive, what tires to actually shoot out first so they skid
yeah.
out.
I feel like collectively you guys have enough criminal experience to know that
Jesus
these
God.
cars are probably all-wheel drive. And they're from the precinct, so some of them probably have some unexpected upgrades.
Okay. They're not shooting at us at this point. They're just chasing us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Open to ideas. Happy to try and hack some things again if I have to, but I'm open to ideas here.
Yeah, Fidget, you're looking up from your console. You just tried to do like a quick hack as you're getting onto the road, and immediately get shunted out as the police communications lock down their systems and push you out of out of their hack.
I think I have something for that. One sec.
That of your defensive sysops or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I do have defensive sysops.
But
when
you're the one hacking.
Yeah, but wouldn't I be able to defend against them, like, trying to force me out?
That well, read your ability.
When attempting to defend a computer system against intrusion, or when
You're
someone attempts
intruding.
to hack a computer owned or programmed by your character. Fine. I will believe that one.
This
Damn.
is why I was pretty sure. Like you're definitely hacking. There's no sysops on your side going on right now.
Yeah. All right. Thought I checked.
Yeah.
There could be like it's really interesting. I love this from a perspective because it's like a train or a bus fight scene. It's very small but also very big. Like a lot's happening outside, but like what can the people inside do? So and obviously I can't do anything. But I'm trying to think like Parm or Quincy, right? Like Fidget, you as well. But like what could they do?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I could assist in driving in any sort of way that would allow me to use like Daring Aviator.
Can I level up some stuff right now?
I believe so, yeah.
Could you be like super GPS Fidget and like hack the traffic signals and give me like nothing but green lights?
I could try.
Or
But,
like
if these are group checks, like, you guys have to say you want me to do this. So
Right.
or like Quincy like leans out the window with his sword and like cuts down like the traffic lights so they fall like on
That's
the
a
road
good idea.
behind us or something. Right, because I mean, like your sword's meant for industrial purposes, so like maybe it can do that. I don't know.
Well, I wanted to use inspiring rhetoric and coordinated assault.
Inspiring rhetoric?
Yeah. Rhetoric?
All right.
I'm not sure you'll be
Rhetoric.
able to use that because that sounds like more of a social encounter thing. But go ahead
Yeah.
and read it out just to see
It says
what's.
your character must have purchased. Well, allies affected by your character's inspiring rhetoric add boosts to all skill checks they make for a number of rounds equal to your character's ranks and leadership.
No.
So you can do it.
Yeah. And then coordinated assault. This is it. Once per turn, your character may use its time to have a number of allies engage your character equal to your ranks in leadership. Add advantage to all combat checks. Well, that's combat. Never mind. Yeah, I always wanted to.
Do you have ranks in leadership?
Well, I was gonna use it. I mean, rank it up right now.
Okay.
I mean, the also the combat thing. Yeah, I don't know if that would 100% apply. Like, because this isn't exactly combat, but it also is kind of like a an exchange.
A
So-
high stress situation.
Do you have inspiring rhetoric, or is that the first thing that you posted? 'Cause
Inspired rhetoric is the first thing that I posted. The second one
Oh.
is the assault.
that-
But,
the wording of that makes it sound like it's a different thing.
I don't know what you're trying. I don't know what you're saying.
The way inspiring or the way the first paragraph you sent is like worded sounds like you must have purchased inspiring rhetoric to benefit.
Oh, it's like the third level or whatever. Third.
Now
Oh,
I'm
so you
confused.
got it.
It's a rank.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a rank one.
Okay, there's something else. Okay, so you have to have purchased inspiring rhetoric. But that means that there's additional talent that isn't inspiring rhetoric.
Yes.
So is
No,
coordinated leadership?
It's improved. Sorry, it's improved. So,
Okay, got you. So
sorry,
it's
one second.
yeah.
I'm gonna post it. This one is the regular inspiring rhetoric. This one is the second part where it's improved.
Got you. So it's
Okay.
not a ranked skill. It's like the entrance thing that Parm has, where it's got multiple versions of it, and there's like the dramatic entrance improved version you get later.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, yeah, this makes more sense. Okay, so your character may use this talent to make an average leadership check. For each success the check generates, one ally within short range heals 1 strain. For each advantage, one ally benefiting from inspiring rhetoric heals 1 additional strain. Okay, so you have to use that first one, and then the second one activates when you use the first one. So allies affected by the first thing add boost to all skill checks they make for a number of rounds equal to your character's leadership ranks.
Okay.
So you get to kind of not heal us, but take away the strain, heal us type deal, and on top of that, give us a boost afterwards. So that's actually pretty darn strong, man. That's awesome.
But it only affects the
Yeah.
ones that you heal. So that's why I needed both of these. So first off, are you going to use this? I have to look up this talent. Inspiring rhetoric is an activation action. So this would take up the turn.
So that'd be your thing to do, right? And that's fine. I'm you know, my vote is okay with that. I just don't know how many successes you're gonna get and who
Right.
would you pick, right? Because this is like,
It's dependent on how many successes you roll for this leadership check.
Well, I'm gonna rank this shit up, baby.
Are you going to use
Yeah.
it? And is everyone okay with him
If
using this?
I'm
is the
allowed.
question.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll do what you're feeling up to doing.
Okay.
go for it.
So,
So,
Is leadership a career skill for you?
I don't think so, but I think I got something where leadership. Yeah, so I have this whole breakdown, but can I don't know how to explain this. So if I buy other skills right now too, then I will have it as a career skill. I just haven't done any of that. because I was just hoarding.
If you
what-
spend your experience to buy another talent that gives you leadership as a career skill, then it would make leadership a career skill, would make it cheaper to buy. Yes.
Exactly,
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. I have it. I just
got
do you
you.
want me-
I
Thank,
No,
thank you
got
for
what- I got what
translating.
you're saying.
what
Yeah,
I'm trying to
okay.
say is, do you want me to buy everything right now, or can I just do it like towards the end? I don't want to waste time, if that makes sense. Like I have enough experience for it. The only thing, can I just level up my leadership role just to roll it and buy the skills later, just so we don't have to waste time on waiting for
Yeah.
it?
Like
Is
if
that
you'd
okay,
like.
I don't understand what you're asking.
Okay, so I need
Just
to
buy them.
purchase everything.
Just buy
Uh-huh.
them.
I'm
Just
gonna
do it
purchase
now.
everything, but I don't want to. Okay. Let me just.
Just buy them.
Okay, I don't want to make you guys wait.
No, we're fine. We're
That's-
here for you, bud. Come on.
That's
we'll
kind of
help
you,
out. I mean,
but
it's-
also it's gonna make you more confused later. So it's beneficial to just do it all now.
Besides, the
Okay.
more time that we focus on you buying skills now, it gives the rest of us time to think and plan. So it's like double dipping.
Well, I guess you guys can help me. Okay, so rank 1 at 100 XP points, 160 XP points.
Okay,
So
so this
rank
is not a
one-
career skill, correct?
Not yet, but I'm gonna purchase knack for it, so it's gonna make it a career skill.
Okay.
I don't think that's how NAP works.
When you purchase a talent and select one skill, is skill not?
When you purchase this talent for your character, select one skill. It doesn't make that a career skill. You're just picking
You're
one
new.
skill to be attached to this talent.
Yeah, like I have knack for it for like hacking net or whatever, or computer's net. So yeah, like it doesn't make it a career skill.
Like on computers hacking, like with fidget roll, you see the gray die. Those are the setback die, I think. Like it's the opposite of a boost die.
Well, that changes things.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I buy something that gives me leadership?
To my knowledge, there's nothing that makes leadership a career skill.
Well, fuck it. I guess I don't need it.
Yeah, I was just looking at that because like they're most of them, other than like the backgrounds, don't. I mean, like there are a few like years in the force gives you perception and range to light as career skills, but
I don't think leadership. It's fine.
not see one for leadership.
Well, that's.
So with 100 points, the highest you could get to if it's starting at 0 would be 10, 25. God, math. 10, 25, 45.
It's rough.
70, 100. You can use all 100 points to get to rank 5.
Wowzers.
Wowza, we're doing it.
I'm gonna use a
Alright.
calculator real quick just to make sure I did correct math. Yep. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 equals 100.
I'll say I was following along in my head. That sounded correct.
Okay, 100.
So, are you going to make your leadership a rank 5? Is the first question.
Yep.
Okay.
So I have 60 points left.
Oh, you still got 60 more points on top of it?
Yeah.
He's been hoarding.
I've been hoarding just for this moment.
Let's see.
Nice.
A tier 1 skill is 5 points?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, see that would be something that'd be good for you to if there's like a leadership stuff.
Maybe that's-
Oh, Apparently cars in this are complicated. I just realized there's a talent called Hand on the Throttle where you can increase or decrease the vehicle's speed rating to a minimum of 0 or a maximum of... okay, driving's...
We're not really using any of those things. We're not
I'm
really
glad,
using...
I'm like, I was like, oh, I gotta worry about the speed rating and
unless you're buying it now, we're not really worrying about that.
No. But like in my head, I had like a Mario Kart or something, like stats pull up, speed, handling, wheel grip, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, that all
crap.
is technically a thing, but no.
I just assumed it was a NOS button.
How much the rank in tier 3 talent?
15.
But in order to have a tier 3, you have to have 2 tier 2s and 3 tier 1s.
Has to be
And
steps.
then for tier 2, it's 10, right?
Yes.
Alright. I have not 0 now.
Just bought a bunch of talents. Nice.
Dang, 160
Okay, so-
points gone like that.
Jesus Christ.
So you have a rank 5 leadership, right?
I sure do.
Okay, and you're using inspiring
yeah.
rhetoric, correct?
I sure am.
Okay, so this is going to get a boost as Adrian has enabled a boost for your roll of a 2 difficulty. So go ahead and roll your leadership.
You better not fuck this up.
If he gets 5 ranks into this and then rolls
Wait,
bad,
if I have knack for it, does this work for it?
It would remove setback.
Oh, do I have any setbacks?
no, there's no setbacks on this.
Just do good. Don't be anxious, just do good.
Just gotta click
Yeah.
the button.
Wait,
Easy.
I gotta feel it, the right timing. Okay.
Now,
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna go. No.
I mean,
There we go.
okay.
okay,
Oh man, those advantages are really good.
you can pick 4 people to be affected by your inspiring rhetoric.
Fidget, Adrian,
Okay.
and Parm. That's the only one in the cars, right?
Slambo and
We're
you.
all in the car,
Yeah.
and the one
That's
thug.
the only ones.
Oh, I mean, I guess.
You also
Everyone.
count.
Oh, me too. Yeah, me too.
Okay, so it's Fidget, Adrian, Parm, and you.
Yes.
Okay, I do want to clarify something here. If you pick Dorian, who is unconscious because of strain, he will wake up.
Oh,
he's gonna
okay.
eat healing
Wait, I
strain.
thought he got wounded. I didn't realize he got string. I thought he got wounded.
He did get
I
wounded,
did.
but he passed out because of strain.
Oh, okay. No, I thought he got like knocked unconscious from a wound. Like in my head, I was doing the whole like he got shot through the shoulder, or it was the butt cheek or something. Like
It was
How many
the
wounds do you
thigh,
have?
Upper thigh.
Yeah, how many wounds do
Me?
you have, Dorian?
Wounds? I'm full up.
Oh, you
Really?
also are passed out because of wounds. Damn.
Yeah, I'm
that sucks.
full. Yeah, my strain isn't all the way full.
Oh,
It's my wounds that are full.
okay. I had it
Yeah.
backwards. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I can take
not even
strain.
like
Okay.
out.
I had it backwards.
So he doesn't need to.
No, he's
Okay,
passed
cool.
out because he's bleeding.
I'm bleeding out.
Okay, good to know. I'll try and help you next round.
I didn't add that part in, but I'm glad you did. Quincy, you are part of the 4. Fidget, Adrian, Parm, Quincy. Each of you heal 6 strain.
Damn.
Damn.
If
Not
there is
bad.
no, if it is more than the strain you have, you just go to 0.
I'm gonna
So-
yell out, "Keep me the fuck alive!" And that's how we got inspiring such retort.
Quincy grabs the headrest. I'm too rich to die.
This is not where I'm gonna die.
Those are incredible leadership skills. Calm down.
So, for the 4 of you, for 5 rounds from here, each of you will be gaining a boost, right? Inspiring rhetoric. Yeah, each of you will be getting a boost to your skill checks.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Now, do those boosts stack? So, like, if I get like extra advantages in another one, and like I go, oh, give the next party member a boost, they're gonna have the boost from Quincy and the boost from the advantages.
There is no limit to the amount of boosts or setbacks you can have in a roll.
Damn, I like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm.
Or setbacks. Or setbacks.
No, it's just boosts. The setback limit is 1. You only get 1 setback, and that's it forever and for always. You heard it here, folks.
Them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
Okay.
Remember, stand up to your DM. You tell the DM the rules. Don't let them tell you the rules.
Quincy, you shout this out as everyone is hunkering down. Dorian drooling in someone's lab with a shot in his ass.
It's my
Adrian.
leg.
That's tangent. Adrian, I need you to make a driving check.
It's like right under the ass.
Did you add my boost?
Where did you get a boost from?
Leadership. But we just did the whole thing for
We just did the whole thing. Yeah, I forgot immediately. Yeah, I just added it.
Also,
Use a story point.
before we get there, did Quincy spend all those advantages on anything?
All of those advantages are spent in the inspiring rhetoric. So he's
Yeah,
using it
okay.
specifically for that talent, so it's going directly into that talent.
Oh yeah, heal strain.
Yeah. For each advantage, one ally benefiting from inspiring rhetoric heals 1 additional strength.
Darn.
So that's why
Good.
each
Okay,
of you healed
cool.
6.
That's pretty good. Alright, yeah. Lego.
Let's go.
That sucks, but also yay.
Just stacking more and more strain. Awesome, guys.
It ain't a problem. We're good. We'll just have all the advantages after this.
Pursuit. We'll roll.
Nothing but failures. Yes.
There's nothing really helping them right now. They're just rolling natural. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah, as you guys are weaving through, Quincy's shouting this thing into the car. All of you are looking out through the windows to try and catch any glimpse of anything that can help you in this situation while you guys are stuck in this car, weaving through stopped traffic. At this point, all of the cars on the road are either slowed or stopped and off to the side, so easy going for you now. As you're making your way through roads, making turns and bends, trying to make any kind of gap in between you and the police, but also easy for them to keep chase with you as well. More cars are coming in from the sides. They haven't gained on you yet, and you're weaving well enough that the helicopter hasn't got its gotten its line of sight on you. Yeah, it hasn't got its target on you. So we're back. What is the party doing?
I'm sure there are plenty of things I can try and hack, but I'm gonna defer to someone else.
I mean, we did a fidget. We did a Quincy. Parm, what you got?
I could Blues Brothers it.
Start picking off tires.
Yes, I will try and calculate the perfect trick shot.
Did the GIF help with what I meant by Blues Brothering it?
Yes, it did.
Okay. That's an iconic scene in my head, at least. Maybe I watched the movie a little too much, but
I think I've seen that before, but I haven't seen the movie, so I didn't know it was from that.
Okay, so
I haven't seen a lot of movies.
So I have one clarifier that I'd like to ask you, Parm.
Sure.
Because you'll be shooting backwards. You're in a moving vehicle. Cops are also moving. Tires are going to be a little harder to shoot because they're kind of underneath your line of sight. So it's going to be more difficult than, say, trying to shoot through the windshield and get a headshot. So do you still want to try and shoot the tires, or would you rather just kill off the drivers of these police vehicles?
Well, I guess same effect, right? Because if no one's driving the car, it's going to spin out and hit other things.
Right. The
So-
the qualifier really is the lethality of it, right?
Right. Okay. Well, I do want to shoot. Yeah. I'll just.
So
Yeah.
just letting you know what this is, because if you're trying to shoot the tires, it is going to be harder. Because you'd have to wait for a swerve to come in to get a line of sight on the tires, right?
Gotcha.
To
I
be
will.
fair, it's been like 5 hours since we just like had the shootout where you were popping heads in the courtyard.
Yeah, not been too long.
How much EXP would it take to raise a career skill to 4?
From where?
From 3.
From 3 to 4 would be 20.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I will shoot through the windshield and try and get
Headshot these
the
guys?
driver.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a free boost.
Which gun are you using?
Bullpup.
Bullpup. Okay, let's bring up the bullpup stats one more time. Where are my weapons?
Medium range.
Here. Not descriptions. I need stats.
7 dam, 3 crit, 3 encumbrance, medium range, heavy weapon skill, accurate 1, auto fire.
Ooh, okay,
Auto-fire.
accurate 1 gives you an advantage. Or not an advantage, it gives you a boost. Sorry. Medium range. Okay. So this is going to be 3 difficulty because these cars are at long range with you. But you have a boost from Inspiring Rhetoric improved, as well as accurate for the bullpup carbine. Do you have any player creep you want to use?
Nah.
We haven't used any story points yet.
This is true.
True.
I mean, I feel like if I use a story point at this point, I'd probably just succeed, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, right? So you're gonna succeed at this situation, but it's not gonna move the needle forward or back.
Okay, well, I wanna... Let's see how the dice treat me tonight. I'm gonna roll. Shazam!
There we go.
The dice like you.
Shazam,
They do.
Shazam.
I will pool those advantages.
Okay. Great. You guys have pooled a total of 5 advantage.
Why is that funny?
Because we're killing
Pretty
it
sure
right
the
now.
majority of those came from mine at the beginning.
Yeah,
Okay.
it made me laugh, I don't know.
Because we're killing it right now. That's why.
So, Parm will just be like, well, hold on 1 second. Pop. As you were saying.
Now, I do want to say before I finalize the pooling of your advantages, auto fire triggers based off of spending advantages.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
This would mean you just pop 1 guy.
Right, yeah. I have to resist my bloodlust for the greater urge of pool.
Okay. I mean, it
So-
does get more difficult, so you're not wrong there. Also,
Slight mechanics question. Can we spend story points not to make a roll succeed, but to, like, make the result better? Like, in this moment, be like, I want to roll the dice to see if I succeed, but now that I've succeeded, can I, like, spend a story point to make the effect worse?
You want to
or...
enhance it.
Yeah. Like, you succeeded, but somehow, like, this car, as it happens, somebody runs into it from behind them, so it's actually 2 cars that get disabled or something.
so that in effect, because this is not a traditional encounter situation, right? We're playing with some good homebrew here. What you're asking for is going off of the despairs and triumphs.
Gotcha. Okay, got you. Okay, so it's the triumphs. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Gotcha.
3 successes. Pooling the advantages. Okay. Adrian, you are getting a boost from Inspiring Rhetoric. With Parm's help, beginning to pile the cards up from behind you, you are lowering the difficulty by 1. So this is going to be a 3 difficulty roll for you right now.
Yay.
Nice.
Good.
I will take it.
Good. I am not going to roll for chase, but instead I'm going to spend my story point. As the helicopter now arrives and has its spotlight directly over you. Beginning of the round, Fidget, you would get a text message. You can feel your phone vibrating in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys want to do as a party?
They're just gonna check her phone.
Okay.
I'm not going to, because folks, as a public PSA, do not be on your phone while driving. It is dangerous and it affects not your life, but those of the people around you.
my
Stay
God.
safe.
Yeah, Parm, do something. Get your people out here.
Do something.
more
He's the
things.
only one that's lower difficulty for the drive.
We could we could do some shooting.
Let's do it.
Is the helicopter any closer?
The helicopter's like right over you guys.
Oh,
Oh, is it
You're
medium
welcome.
range?
No.
Oh.
Would it be an easier shot for you to, instead of downing the helicopter, like put out their light?
It's still pretty far up there, right? Like,
Yeah, it would be about the same, but in terms of difficulty, it is out from extreme range and into long range, so it is a little easier than before.
There's the
you know
same
what?
difficulty as the cop car behind us at this point.
I could do a story point for it. I'd be happy to do that.
yes.
Is this what
And
people...
try and shoot the helicopter.
I mean,
That'd
if
be
you have my
Cool,
inspiring
especially
rhetoric.
if it like crashes behind us and like all the
Yeah,
cops
it causes
hit
an
it.
explosion. Adrian
Can we-
sees it in like the rear view mirror or some shit, and it's like sick as hell a little bit.
Oh,
Him-
absolutely 80s action movie, yeah.
Exactly.
Could we please say that there's like a sunroof so that Parm can kind of like slowly peek up the middle, like an Adrian and whoever's in the front seat just see Parm like cozy up. It's like, oh, excuse me.
I'll hold your legs.
I'm pretty sure we
Just
already said
imagining-
there was a sunroof.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
perfect.
Imagine you like tap me on the shoulder. Oh, it's a little warm in here, Adrian. Can you let down the window? And you're pointing up, and I'm like, I'm driving. And it's like, and you're like,
what a fantastic
you.
job.
you jack in a box like a proper clown jester. You know, just up top. Whoop.
Dorian's
yeah.
still unconscious, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Dorian, I need to stand on your shoulders. Give me a boost. Oh, he's out. Okay. I suppose I'll have to do this without him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, can I use a story point to assist in this shot?
Assist?
Yes.
Aren't you the one shooting?
Yes.
Isn't a
Yeah.
boost.
Me have boost, please. Big boost for me.
The story point assists him. He's not assisting with the story point.
Right, yes.
Yes.
Wait, okay. What are you trying to accomplish that you're looking to roll with a story point?
Shoot the helicopter.
The story point's gonna just crash the helicopter. Remember what Zola said earlier. The
Well,
higher
some-
like
Uh-huh.
we escalate and the stronger we get, the more those story points do things.
Right, but
So, like-
I don't know if it's gonna do a boost or if it's gonna auto succeed until I say I want to use a story point.
Gotcha.
So this entire encounter, the story points are going to just succeed on the task.
Okay,
But
Apologies
they're
if I
not
missed
going
that.
to. No. You're good. They're not going to move the tug of war. So
Right,
there's a
you-
tug of war
okay.
going on, where you need a number of successes before your opponent, the pursuit, gets a number of successes, and failures count against each other, vice versa. So you guys are in a tug of war to see if you guys are going to be captured or if you guys are going to make the escape. Rolling is the only way to determine and advance the tug of war, but you can still affect the next rolls with the story points.
One of my favorite mechanics from older editions of D&D. Skill challenges.
This is a skill challenge, for sure.
Maybe we can do something else instead of shooting the helicopter then. I'm tossing it back to you guys.
I mean, it sounds awesome to me. I'm just driving, though, so I'm not...
if you think you can hit it, go for it.
Yeah, but you also have nothing to lose. Just shoot it.
Yeah. Alternatively, is like a weird out there. I mean, Quincy and the rest of the crew know that like Adrian has those expanding foam grenades.
The glop grenade?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
if you could get one of those in the
Propeller.
cockpit of the helicopter.
well,
No,
in the
propeller.
helicopter or the cars behind us. I mean, like even if it
Either
just
or.
hits the windshield, you know. I'm driving though. I can't use it. So it'd be like somebody like being like, Adrian, nade me or something. But like that or the helicopter, like, you know. Also for successive rounds. Like if this round Parm wants to shoot the helicopter and the next round like Quincy wants to like toss the grenade or fidget or something, like, you know, go for it. I also think fidget hacking like the streetlights or like GPSing something could work.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind trying to hack the helicopter nav system.
Oh, that'd be
Sounds like a
devious.
plan.
Because helicopters aren't always... Yeah. I have ideas in that regard.
Like restart it or something? Like the computer within it or some shit? I don't know how high tech this shit is.
It's probably the
Either that
navs.
or... I don't know. Like,
Control it.
can I take control of the helicopter?
Ooh.
I
Like
mean-
remote control the helicopter?
It would have an autopilot. If it's using like today's technology, most every aircraft has an autopilot of some sort. And if we're assuming a more advanced level, it would. I mean, it's gonna obviously probably be like protected against it because you're not the only hacker in the city. But
Now,
Worth a try.
I'm dipping into a little bit of your character here.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you saying you wanted to be a hacker and not a net runner. So it is going to be a little more difficult than a normal hack to RC car this helicopter.
Mm.
I'm sorry. Can you tell me what the difference is?
A net
I don't
runner
remember
is
this.
a hacker is able to go into like computer systems, but a net runner is able to live in computer systems.
they like are living electricity almost that like just takes control of anything that has antenna radio frequency. They figure out a way in and then just
I get
take
it.
it over. Yeah.
I mean,
But-
I'm not limiting myself here.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking pure survival.
But-
and if
but-
But,
Like
If
net
it-
runners are the
yeah.
people in the full cocoons. Like they're the people that have like, you know, the full spider implant stuff, so they have like a lot more
Yeah.
processing power available than you know,
yeah,
a
the
shitty
easiest way to put
laptop
it
in the back of a speeding car.
easiest way to put it is like to a net runner, hacking is like
beneath them.
it is like college class
Playground.
201. It's not the easiest, but it's like one class after. It's not as hard.
Well, we'll see. Because, frankly, Fidget is just focused on survival right now. So,
Gonna
if
give it a
she has
shot.
if she has to net run, she has to net run.
I mean, net running isn't like a skill; it's like a profession. So this is the proclivity here is that like you didn't learn enough for this to be like do it with your eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
This is on-the-job training.
Out of curiosity, what is the skill for net running?
It would be the same, but that's why I'm dipping into your backstory here, because you specifically said you just wanted to be a hacker. You're not network.
Yeah, no, she's more interested in the security of it, but if it behooves her to be able to figure this shit out, then she will.
Would she have the knowledge to do it?
But that's the implication that I'm trying to put here. You don't have that knowledge. Even though your skill level numerically on the sheet could be impressive, you don't have that knowledge and training.
It's the difference between like a Michelin star chef and like a line cook, right? Like they're both cooks, but like they're very different.
Yes.
Like
all right.
Yields.
I will gladly try if that's something you guys want me to try.
I'm down for that. I'm down for sniping or hacking the helicopter. I mean,
yeah, all of it sounds good.
I kind of like the idea of hacking the helicopter and seeing if I can use it as a weapon against the other cars.
Yeah, I mean, because even if it doesn't have any weapons on it, if you just like crash it into the cars, like that's good.
Crash it, or even just land it in front of the cars, just to create chaos.
Yeah.
If that fails, like maybe Parm can try shooting it down or something.
Yeah, because you hacking it doesn't preclude Parm from sniping it.
Yeah.
Is that a plan?
I think so.
Go for it.
So, hacking the helicopter.
Yes.
The immediate question here is, if you are successful at this hack, what is the thing you are doing first with it?
It depends on if you'll let me take over the weapon systems or not.
I say you give them both solutions.
I mean, if you're taking over the entire helicopter, I feel like that's part of the helicopter.
Then I will be using the helicopter to create suppressive fire.
Okay, so you're using the helicopter to make suppressive fire. Great.
Yes.
We got there.
Okay.
Okay. Fidget, before you have this decision or this roll to make, you decided to check your phone real quick because it buzzed.
Yeah.
The friendly unknown number has sent you a message with a rabbit emoji and a bubble inside the text message bubble that says need help.
Fucker.
I'm still confused about Red Rabbit. Because they haven't, at least to Adrian, done anything evil, and they seem kind of helpful, but not. I don't know.
They're also the reason she ended up in jail, as far as she knows.
Yeah.
Because she didn't give an answer on the spot. But last time he said needs help, she asked how much it would cost her, and he said a lot. So that's worrisome.
You could always ask what the price is.
She's gonna ignore it for the moment and try for the helicopter first. She's gonna let her pride get in the way here.
All right.
Screw the Red Rabbit. We got our own blue-haired girl.
Well,
go for it.
She has a thing where if there's even the slightest chance she could win, she's gonna go for it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So taking over a police helicopter, you have one boost from the improved inspiring rhetoric, but because you were shunted out from before. Oh, you're using a story point?
I would like to use a story point, please.
Okay. So we don't need to worry about all of this. Okay. Adrian, you're making a driving check.
So, like in this case, because Fidget uses story point to get control over it, then like next round, Fidget can spend a hacking roll to make it attack, and then depending on those successes, we'd get like further ahead.
No.
No, I think I still have to roll to hack it.
You used a story point here. you're going to hack this helicopter, whether it likes it or not. So, Adrian, this difficulty, as Parm has created a minor roadblock, and Fidget has now turned the helicopter around, is a 2 difficulty roll for you.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
So we're translating it into. I understand that. Okay. Here goes nothing.
Oh, a lot of advantages.
It is, but it's 2 failures.
Yeah.
It's 2 advantage to pass it on to the next roll, right?
No, it's 1 advantage for the next roll, and it's 2 advantages to choose.
For a specific character. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right,
Yes. Yeah, that's how it is.
Can I do 1 then towards the next roll and do the other 5 to the pool?
Okay. 5 into the pool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagining I like swerve a little too hard, like, clip a car, bounce off it or something.
Police are still
Gotta,
coming
like-
at you from the sides. There's a roadblock on the main road. Helicopter has turned around, causing interference. This is gonna be 5 difficulty for them. Okay.
I like the looks of that.
Yeah. All is well.
All is well.
Well, yeah, because like it's traded. I failed, but they failed, so like it feels
Yeah.
even,
Yeah, no different.
All is well for Dorian if he's unconscious.
He's having some sweet dreams, I'm sure.
Anyone have some med packs for him?
I did steal a like first aid kit from the back of a cop car last time. That's somewhere bouncing around in here in the trunk, but
It's in the trunk.
Dorian, I'd like you to make a resilience roll, please.
Okay, am I good at these? I think I am. Oh, that's a brawn thing. Don't I have a negative on this?
Shouldn't have a negative.
There's no such thing in this game.
Or not a negative, but like, you know what I mean?
Super,
Like
super low.
it's bad. Okay.
I should
always a
have
chance.
like a setback or some shit.
No, don't campaign to make
you
your
have-
roll worse.
A critical injury.
I do for brawn and agility. These checks
Have 1 setback.
increase by 1. Like the difficulty increases by 1, so whatever that means.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
But it was only for like running or something, wasn't it?
It just says the checks.
Yeah,
That's-
critical injury just applies moving forward until it can potentially be healed, maybe?
But I thought it was like an area, because like when I got my hand critically injured, it was only on
Some
things. here.
some are
Yeah.
more specific than others.
Yeah, and
gotcha.
you
Especially the
healed yours
minor-
back really quickly, too.
Yeah, especially the ones
Yeah.
that are like lower critical injury on the table. They're more specific and harder to trigger.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got 60 something, I think.
Dorian,
You're not right.
because of your failure here, I have
Uh-huh.
to ask you now instead.
Yes.
I will allow you to wake up here and recover 1 wound at the cost of 3 strain. This will also, on top of putting 3 strain into your character sheet, put 3 strain into the pool.
Oh no. Okay.
Go for it.
Do it.
Do it.
But if I stay asleep, nothing happens.
If you stay asleep, you'll just be sleeping.
Look,
Just enjoy the show, baby.
the way that 3 strain's even going to be an issue, you can think about it this way. Like you have more than 6 strain, right?
I have a threshold of 12 and my current is 7, if that's what you're asking me.
Oh, so you'd be 10 out of 12.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Take the
Heal it, I
strain,
feel
be
it, I feel
awake.
it.
We can heal you. You can be like, doing stuff and things.
I can heal it.
What could I do?
literally anything. I don't know. You've got a big brain on you. You got a pretty face with Dorian. Maybe you can distract somebody. Like, come on, join the party.
I mooned them.
You could. You could.
I would not. No. I think I'm a little bit nervous about the strain.
It's only 3 extra strain. That's fine. We can deal with the strain handling that. Like, we might all collapse in a cuddle puddle, like passing out from strain at the end of this, but like, it's fine.
Aw. Not if we're in the car. Sure. I'll heal then and take the strain, and you guys can also suffer later.
Okay. So I will have you change the numbers on your sheet. Remove 2 wounds, add 3 strain. As you wake up in a panic and adrenaline surging through your body, as Adrian's probably driving like 90 miles an hour on just a normal road, swerving through traffic. You bump your head into the car door for the 18,000th time, and you wake up.
Yeah, this is like that scene in Big Hero 6 where Go-Go like takes over driving, like she didn't like the handbrake and the little like, cause it's like a shitty like I'm imagining this is like our world's version of like a '98 Corolla that we jacked out of some dude's car.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
definitely.
Like Adrian's
Some
having to like
shitty
use the
clunky.
handbrake like to go around the turns. Like, this car's probably not gonna make it. Like, when we're done with this, it's probably just gonna like do the Blues Brothers
Explode.
equivalent of falling apart.
Oh
Okay.
no.
You're
Dorian,
really living for the Blues Brothers right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
It has really good car chase scenes. Like I'll send the gif of the thing I'm talking about. Like, when the car fell apart, they literally
Oh,
get
I
out
know.
of the car and it just.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, it's gonna happen. Like, you got the police chasing us. We're doing like, it's great. It's good.
Dorian, you wake up. You're in the back seat. Seatbelt is not on. You're like laying on where everyone's like feet are in the footwell in the back seat. No, everyone's like doing something, like twisted in their seat, looking backwards, or like fidgets over there, hacking in the other corner. And you're in the footwell. You're waking up to sirens going on behind you. Car speeding, probably like doing a sharp turn, which is what wakes you up. And this is where we'll start the next round as we take our 10-minute break.
Oh man.
Are we already halfway through?
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit more actually.
yeah.
Oh.
See you guys in a bit. Bye.
See ya.
And we're back. Hello.
Hi.
We are at the top of this tug of war. Dorian, you have just awoken to this fucked up car chase. You are now
In the
entered
floor.
into the group to make an action that the party can make. Keep in mind, you guys have been in I want to say like 4-ish rounds. I say rounds, but it's like 3 main rolls each round, right? It's been maybe 10 seconds that you guys have been in this chase. Things are happening fast. So,
Oh,
Dorian,
man.
you are now allowed to make actions. You are not affected by inspiring rhetoric, but you are allowed to make actions.
Okay.
So the party can make an action. Because Adrian has his hands full.
Would I be able to crawl up, or am I just kind of stuck down there because of all the legs?
So you getting up isn't a problem. The main thing that I want to know is, what do you want to do to help the greater situation? Other stuff is like just kind of happening at the same time.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's quite useless right now. So the best thing he can do for his team is to try not to scream and cry and be a baby in the back of this car. So maybe don't rely on me for help.
Nice. So Dorian has added 3 strain to the pool, woken up, and is not going to take an action.
No.
Yes.
We'll use you for other purposes. That's okay.
What does that mean?
Okay.
I don't know yet, man. This is a car chase scene. Whatever we gotta
Troll
do.
scale. What does that mean?
Now that we're in the second half of the session, we're going to reveal more of the rules that I've been playing with here. Obviously, successes are beneficial to you, failures are not. Failures are beneficial to you when the NPCs make them on their pursuit checks. So it's vice versa, right? So success is good for you, failure is good for them. On their roll, it's backwards. Failures are good for you, successes are good for them. Triumphs and despairs, we haven't hit any of those yet. We'll see what happens when those come about. But the same thing is happening with advantages and strains. So any advantages that the opponent is getting is adding into your strain pool.
Oh.
And their
strain or their threats are adding into your advantage pool to cancel.
Interesting. Okay.
So let me
That's
read to you what the numbers are right now.
Oh, I'm
You
scared.
guys have 9 successes against 8 failures. You
Okay.
have 11 advantages in your pool against 40 strain.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a little
no.
I
He
mean,
started
I should have stayed
27
asleep.
strain. He
Yeah,
started
we
with
started
27 strain.
high. You started
How do we-
high.
How do we heal that?
We have to
Very
get
careful.
advantages. So, like my driving roll, where I got all those advantages, we have to do that like a lot more. At the end of this, we're gonna have to take that strain. So, like Adrian can take 10 and then be unconscious, but that still leaves another 20 to take.
It still leaves another 30
mean-
to take.
30. We're at 40. That's right. Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. We're all gonna pass the fuck out.
Like I said, I wasn't joking
mean-
about the cuddle puddle at the end of this.
Yeah.
I can take 10.
I,
That's
I
20
call
left.
Little spoon.
It's 20 left.
I can take 10 as well.
That's 10 left. Dorian can
I can
take
take
2.
2.
2. So, Parm,
So
can
can-
you take 8?
Sure.
Alright.
Okay, so you guys are covered. I would recommend Adrian taking
No, that's
9 because he's driving.
Yeah, me going unconscious at the wheel is probably not a good idea.
That's what I would recommend. But
But this isn't right now. This is
you
Oh,
guys
okay.
are still in the middle of this.
yeah.
Oh,
But
thank God.
I'm telling you what the numbers are now because we're running the clock on the session.
Yeah.
So, what is the party action?
Can I use second wind?
That only recovers yourself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 9. Wait.
Let me
yeah, I
shoot
took
the
10,
helicopter. Just let me shoot the helicopter.
Well, the
Uh,
helicopter
don't-
fidget
I have
already
con-
took care
yeah.
of.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
the fidget.
I
yeah, yeah.
am
The
controlling
fidget.
the helicopter.
Yeah,
You can shoot more cops.
you could.
More pileups are nice.
But we need the Advantagis.
Well,
We do. Shoot
the
him.
way Zola's been doing this is you doing bad things to the cop has given me extra boost dice.
Let me also clarify something here.
Sorry, not boost dice.
party,
Reduce.
the party turn is like strictly beneficial to you. The only things affecting the tug of war are the driving check and the pursuit check.
Yeah. So if you look at the last 2 driving
Oh.
checks that I did, one was at 3 because it was at 1 like advantage because the failed fidget hack, and then the next one was at 2 because it was the successful fidget hack and the sniping. So you guys doing stuff removes the purple dice, which allows me to have more chance to be successful. And then I've still got 7 rounds from Quincy of the blue boost.
Right. Now, you can definitely use the party action to try and get advantages to relieve yourself of strain so that will enable you to take more strain later on. That's definitely an option too, right? But that action is there because you guys are working together to lose the cops. Like, you guys are basically doing this together, so it makes sense. It makes sense to me. God damn it! So, party action. What do you guys want to do?
So I have full control of this helicopter right now, right?
It is shooting the other police cars at the moment.
Okay. Is it six? Is it like? Am I hitting anything?
I mean, yes. What are you trying to do with the helicopter?
Well, it suppresses fire, but I'm assuming it's like aiming at tires and shit. So it's got to be taking out something.
The helicopter would more than likely be aiming at the engine more than the tires. The tires would be hard to hit. That's under the car.
Either or, but yeah. Okay.
Do you want to like increase its effectiveness? Like not to gamify or mechanify it, but like if it was providing, you know, if it was reducing the difficulty by a die, do you want to try to like bump that up to like 2 dice or something? Or
I don't know how. Like it's not a roll at this point. It's just happening. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I could be doing with the helicopter. But if it's giving the suppressive fire and it's already aiming for engines and stuff, I think the best thing for me to do is keep doing that to hopefully deter additional. Like I'm assuming right now it's doing something to reduce our strain or give us a bit of a boost. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
It's reducing the difficulty on the driving check.
Yeah. So
there's less people on the car. So
I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
Do you
party action?
Does Fidget have to keep doing what she's doing in order for the helicopter to continue providing that benefit?
No. That benefit stops when I tell you it stops.
Okay, so could Fidget then, like, for instance, because she has now fully hacked that helicopter, use that as like a launching point to hack other police systems, so we know like what we can do for party action? And would that be like, oh, okay, now that you have a different point other than the pad, would like the hacking be easier?
If that's what you want to do.
Anyone else have any ideas?
No. I'm screaming in the floor.
Yeah, like Parm could still shoot things.
Yeah.
We could try the Quincy cutting down streetlights, or you know, whatever.
Something.
Be close enough to just stick.
That was still a fun idea. I like that idea.
Well, I mean, like, I'm thinking like the you know what I'm talking about, like the Batman cartoon, like he does like around the light pole. Like we don't have the grappling hook for that, but like the closest we've got is, you know, Quincy with his cane, like cutting something down.
It would probably require you to get the car closer to the poles so he can cut them down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I guess that would be like a 2-party action, like if. Well, no, because I'm not allowed to make a party action.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. But you're driving.
Well, yeah, but like, would it then be like, okay, this turns party action as that Adrian drives closer to the thing, so that next party action, Quincy can cut it down? Would that be the way like that mechanically shakes out?
No, Quincy. The party action would just be that Quincy is cutting this down.
Gotcha. Okay,
turn
so
order
if
doesn't really matter, I guess.
So if Quincy succeeds at cutting it down, oh yeah, so we don't got to worry with that. The idea is that if Quincy succeeds at cutting it down, skill challenge. I gotta simplify it. If Quincy does succeed at that, then it's a bonus. If he fails, then it makes my challenge. So basically, it's what do you have that you can use to get a success, and how can we spitball? Okay.
Yes. The entire point of the party turn is to make your lives easier in one way or another. Now, the success or failure of it is going to be the determining thing, because it's a roll.
What it does, yeah.
Yeah, because it could make your life harder if you fail, but, you know, do your best.
I mean, because it could even be something as silly as, like, Dorian, like, finding the first aid kit bouncing around their back with him and, like, patching himself up as a party action.
Wait, what?
That wouldn't help us in the sense of it wouldn't reduce any strain.
Not now, but if Dorian heals himself, then later at the end of everything, he might be able to take more, like, of the beating that we have left up for us. Yeah, it doesn't move us on from like getting successes and getting away. Yes.
So, party action?
Okay, well, if we've got full control of the helicopter, maybe hacking the lights is the best option.
That's what you want to do?
Okay, so I want to make all the lights
only other
green.
argument against this is that, like, police are chasing you, so...
Yeah.
Traffic is basically not really in the way anymore.
Yeah, I think the idea was to cut it down so it falls into the road and provides a physical barrier.
Oh, that's different. That's
Right. That was more of a Quincy
that's-
thing
that's
that I was
Quincy
doing.
thing.
Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
talking about changing the lights.
Hacking it. True.
So hacking it, I'm not... Unless you can describe for me what you're thinking, I'm not really seeing a way that it benefits you more right now.
Not the streetlights, no.
Is there? I mean, Los Caitos is a big city. I know that, and sometimes they've got big cities with like the one-way, like expressways. Like, if this is a big freeway, could you like cause chaos by opening up like one of those like expressway center lane, like going the wrong way? So, like, the cops are now having to fight like traffic coming at them head on. I mean, we would too, but I don't know. Would that make sense? Like, it's not a traffic light, but it's a traffic
So...
barrier adjacent thing.
So, you know, because you guys have been on this road for a little bit of time, right? It's less than a minute, but it's enough time that the police can start shutting down places. So, like, you driving down these roads right now are not as difficult as they were when you just got on the road, because they're already, like, trying to predict where you're going so that they can move traffic out of the way. You know what I mean? So this has already happened.
What time of day is it?
Oh god, I'm pretty sure it was nighttime when you guys went in.
Okay, so is it like dark?
Yeah.
Like if I were
Like,
to hack
I'd
the
say it's like just after sunfall.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause,
So
like, we
if
went and got
I'm just contemplating if I just shut down all lights in a particular grid.
oh, like the whole city block just goes.
Yeah,
dark.
like Adrian, how good is your night vision? Do you have something like that? And I don't even know if that's a thing in this game.
I think I have.
I'm in a
good light.
car. I got headlights.
No, but I'm saying if you were to turn off the headlights.
I have cyber eyes, so I can see.
I feel like that'd be a driving check. I am
if the
so
entire block goes
down
down,
for
you're not going to
this.
be able to see with your cyber eyes.
Oh.
No, but like I'm down for this. Okay, so hear me out.
Sorry, that was
check,
mentioned to Quincy.
driving
entire-
check
Sorry,
to
go ahead.
not continue the check, but just like pull off and park and let the cops pass us by.
Mhm.
Like if I pull off on the side of the road, like I'm one of the cars that got out of the way, like the civvies ahead of us, and turn off all the lights, and then like the cops go blazing past looking for me or something.
Yeah, we'd have to find a way of doing enough suppressing fire with the helicopter,
Yeah.
or even land the helicopter in the way of the main road, and then using a blackout
an
to
option.
to duck the car into a side alley somewhere.
Do
and-
like Baby Driver, where they do like 3 red cars and they like shuffle them by like slamming on the brakes in front of the middle guy. Yeah.
So
have
there's
no idea what we're going
there is something that I will have to tell you before you try this. Shutting down an entire block is going to be more difficult than the helicopter.
Okay. And
Do you think you can do it?
If it's hacking, and I use a story point, potentially.
This is not something that I will allow an automatic success with a story.
It would just be a boost.
No,
This would be a roll.
I would just be assuming a boost. Yeah. Is it hacking or is it something else?
It would be hacking, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
I really
That'd
need
be-
to get a second knack for it.
That'd be really. I mean, like cinematically, like a high-speed chase that like all the lights go out and our car just like parks, and then Adrian just like slowly pulls out and goes the opposite direction while the police go screaming down the way. That's really cool.
Do we want to give this a go? Land the helicopter as the diversion, and then knock out the lights, or knock out the lights, land the helicopter, and sneak into an alley.
Go on.
I like it.
Let's
Very
try it.
extra.
Let's try it. Yeah.
All right.
This is the plan. Okay.
Yep. Using a story point.
Here we go.
Am I good to roll?
No.
So it's like, yeah, I had like 30 dice
No.
to this. This is insane.
You have a boost from Quincy's thing.
Like 5 more rounds.
2 more rounds.
2 more, okay.
I don't think I can. I think I can only use brilliant once per session, so I can't use that.
Yeah, that's a archetype
One
thing.
and done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You have
Dorian-
control. You have control of the
All right.
helicopter. You are 1 setback down. Since you're in a cramped spot. You have 1 boost from Inspiring Rhetoric Improved. You have the upgrade from the story point being used. And this is reduced by 2 difficulty because you've already taken over the helicopter. This is difficulty 8.
Oh my god.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
You're gonna need it.
That was close.
yeah.
That was fucking close.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I heard you say, yeah, this has been reduced by 2 difficulty already. 8. And I was like, oh my god.
Had to try it.
Yeah.
That would have been
okay.
so good.
A citywide system that everyone relies on, you know it's gonna be fucking difficult. You get a text right after this attempt, Fidget, and Adrian, you are driving. Fidget's attempting to take down the the grid, like 3x3 blocks of where you're driving around in. Neighborhood blocks, not like individual blocks.
Yeah.
And typing away as she goes. Sounds like she's unsuccessful. She's like,
I'm swearing.
she's not making any progress. Yeah, you can see the helicopter is getting into a position, still making suppressive fire, but it's not coming down as was planned. So,
So the lights are on. The helicopter's still in the air.
helicopter's still in the air. Yeah. You have a boost here. Helicopter's still doing that. Parm still press a fire. So this is still a 2 difficulty roll.
Oh, I'm still rolling.
No, this is Adrian's driving check.
Oh, Adrian's driving check. Okay.
Add him to the pool, please.
I will do so.
Was it supposed to roll twice?
No. I somehow double clicked accidentally.
It's not much
I will-
difference. It's just another success.
Take, you
The
know,
first one.
either of them, but yeah.
Fidget will check her phone again.
The sirens seem to be making some progress against you guys as they're starting to close in on the sides now. Excuse me, getting closer and closer. And the same happy-go-lucky unknown number texts saying "nice try." For difficulty, you'd have a setback too. Okay. As you're making your way around the next neighboring block corner, it seems like they've already blockaded another street, having to divert you around to another corner. They're not able to what is that move? Pit maneuver? They're not able to pit maneuver you off the road, but they are gaining on you and relatively close to you to start making vehicular maneuvers now. Party action.
We're good at these.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Is it dumb to ask if we can do a party action that's also a drive action?
It's not dumb, but I would like to know how you are double driving the same car.
Floor it.
Really?
Shortcuts.
We had hacked this car previously, fidgeted hotwired it, but Adrian had like used this is gonna sound really bad because it's gonna give you ideas. He'd used like some sort of like police thing that was like an auto hack, I thought, to like help Fidget succeed in hotwiring the car.
Mm-hmm.
So wasn't sure if like maybe it would like overclock the vehicle or like remove like the speed governor if it was like, you know, civilian vehicles are restricted to a certain speed limit. This thing could like I don't know. Like, like this isn't Adrian like knowing any of this. This is just like I'm trying to think of like, is there a way to do that on another side?
A fun idea, but that's not something that's on the vehicle. There's no
Fair
like
enough.
speed
Okay.
restrictor. Yeah.
I guess just shooting guys. I don't know.
I mean,
I could shoot the helicopter.
good.
Well,
Don't
I can shoot
shoot
him.
the helicopter. We have
I'm
control
just-
of the helicopter.
I know, I'm just joking.
You do still
I'm
have that
trying-
glop grenade.
Damn.
Quincy still has his cane. And there's options.
How many glove grenades do we have?
I got
Just
one.
None. Okay.
I think
Like,
you
what
have
if-
that one.
I'm thinking
What if I
of like
roll out the car, cut down a pole, and then stop the cars from chasing us?
Roll out the car.
I don't know how fucking crazy that sounds.
no.
That's
Like
fine.
reach out the car. Do not roll out of the car. Like
Yeah.
you will be left behind. We are not stopping this car for like miles. We are hiding like
okay, yeah.
away.
Like, Parm just holds me while I stick out, and then I just doop, doop.
What is the
No.
affected area of the glove grenade?
Like single target. It would be like single target. It'd be the same as like shooting a car behind us. Unless we can think something like I'm thinking of like car scenes, and all I'm thinking of is like Tuxedo with Jackie Chan like driving, like he calls on the radio like the like you know he's like, oh hey,
that reference.
and I'm like, I don't know people like that, so I can't do that. I'm like, and then every other chase scene I'm thinking of is like people running, and they're like, oh, I knocked down crates, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that from a car. I don't know what the equivalent is. Like, is there like there's not like a luck check to be like, oh, we like jump across like the city like subway line just as like you know, a monorail goes by or something, right? Like I don't know how do I roll that? How do we gamify that sort of
I was
thing?
thinking like, I don't think there's any rivers, so I can't do any like bridges that are just happen to be going up and letting a boat through at this point. So
Yeah, can you hack the bridge so we do like the again Blues Brothers? I've mentioned that 100 times. The Blues Brothers jump across the bridge.
Is that what you want to do?
I don't
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
I'm like happy to try, but
It's like fantasy LA. Can we get the?
okay, if I were to crash this helicopter instead of just landing it, maybe that would cause enough chaos, but at the same time, I don't think Fidget would crash it because she doesn't want to kill people. Why did I make a moral character?
You say running from cops that you've previously shot at.
She never shot to kill.
She didn't shot. She just threw a Molotov grenade at them to burn their flesh and melt their armor to their
Hey, I was
skin.
aiming for the car. I was aiming
Two-Face
for the
is
car.
gestating as we speak.
Oh no.
Fidget has yet to kill anyone, so I'm sticking to that.
Right. Why kill when you can maim horrendously with
Yes.
fire? I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
I mean, the bridge is a cool idea. That is another Fidget hacking check. But I like this. I like this challenge of like, I feel like we're in a city where there's infinite possibilities, but we're also in a car, so like our interaction with them is very limited. Like this is where you need those like the triad contacts or the mafia contacts to be like, I pull up my phone and dial like
I will also state
monsters.
this. Like that, those are also great ideas. The bridge thing is high risk, high reward. Because if you fail it, you're either going in the river or there's a blockade that's gonna be waiting for you on the other side. Because you're definitely going for the bridge, right? There's not really
Yeah.
like this is a high risk, high reward play.
I'm nervous.
See, if there was a safe way for us to actually get onto the helicopter, I do have piloting skills. But
Do you want to like we have established the moonroof? Do you want to see like if you can roll? Can we have you roll another hack check to be like how good can you pilot it with hacking to bring it down low on top of the car?
Yeah, RC car.
Do
we'd
like
still
the
have to-
unfurling like ladder from the car. Everyone else but Adrian climbs up into the helicopter first, and then Adrian like puts on cruise control, climbs up the moonroof, up into the helicopter, and we fly away into the night. Like we can try that. We can try that. It's super cool as an idea, but
We need some synthwave.
I just worry about the fact that there are actually live people in this helicopter that are probably going to try and shoot our faces off if we try this.
let Parm handle that, or Adrian. If someone wants to take over driving for Adrian, Adrian can make sure there's no alive people up there.
I can use my feet.
He pulls off his big old clown shoes. I know they're not wearing clown shoes, but still.
I'm just trying to think
Insulting.
of anything else.
There's a green aura coming from the toes.
See, I'm thinking of like car chase scenes, like we need like a semi truck going across our path right now,
We're not
Yeah.
bringing Grizz back into this just yet.
No, but like you know what I mean. Like I'm trying to think of like in car chase scenes, how did they like evade them? They like Dukes of Hazzard it, they Blues Brothers it. There's like a semi and they're in a sports car and they go underneath it.
Okay.
You can also ask Red Rabbit.
I know I can ask
Good.
Red Rabbit, but
Yum.
fine. Fidget will text Red Rabbit. And
Wow, I just had to ask once. That was awesome.
I'd say, how would you help?
Text back immediately. It's a yes or no question.
DJ, who the fuck are you texting?
What's the cop?
It's gonna cost me greatly if I do this. I just know it.
It might not be just you though.
Because you ask us if we would like
Red
help.
Rabbit
You
is
asked us for
tied
our
with
opinion.
Adrian too.
Yeah. I could try shooting something.
Just take the fucking help.
You don't know
before
what I'm.
we-
Quincy, I'm not talking
Above board,
out loud.
above board.
No.
Take that fucking help.
Guys, I
So-
haven't tried shooting it yet. We still have a chance.
For the past 2
Shooting
hours, you've been
what?
wondering about
Anything,
shooting
just-
it, and now you want to shoot it after 2 hours.
Just to paint this, because I haven't really been saying it, but you have been like continuing to shoot at cars behind you.
Okay.
Like you're kind of continuing that action since you've taken it, right? So everyone is kind of doing a thing to help out this situation. So until you do a
Everyone,
new
quote
thing,
unquote.
you're still
Okay.
kind of like shooting behind you.
Very well.
Yeah.
If I could also attempt to like land the helicopter again, and just put it in the path.
Yeah.
That's a
Good.
good one. Alrighty. then.
If you guys are good with that, like I wouldn't
Yes.
mind trying that.
Yeah, because everything else is like just 80s chase movie bridges and trains and stuff that I don't think we can accomplish.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, what I'd like to do is land the helicopter, but disable it at the same time.
Okay. So, just to confirm, you're putting it in the middle of like an intersection, and you're gonna continue down the road.
Maybe not,
less
Nana.
not in the intersection, like actually like blocking a road, like behind us, sort of thing.
So less
even if it's
obstructing. Okay.
no, more obstructing.
More. An
An
intersection,
intersection
everyone
would be the
go-
most obstructing because you're blocking off like multiple avenues of getting to you, rather than one
Yep.
road.
Well, okay, imagine a T.
Yeah.
If you're blocking off, like, say we go down south and we've dropped the helicopter right at the mouth of the south conduit, it's blocking all three from going down the south conduit. Whereas if we put it in the middle of an intersection, it still leaves open kind of corners for something to get around it.
Yeah, different ways of looking at it, like obstructing, closing off multiple points of egress versus stopping the people that are currently pursuing us immediately. Yeah.
I'm still not seeing how that's more helpful.
So the helicopter going down, not in an intersection but in a straightaway. If you're thinking like a grid block city system, an intersection allows more maneuverability for people to go around, versus if we can drop it halfway between two intersections, for instance, the people behind us are already into that area and have to stop and turn around and go back to the last intersection and then go around the next city block before they can get back onto the road we're on. It's basically
Okay,
functioning
so
the same.
we actually have the same idea, but I'm not describing it properly. So when I say
Yeah.
plopping it in the middle of an intersection, I'm talking about blocking off the crossway, not directly in the center of the X, but like perpendicular across the street in the X of where you're driving forward, which blocks off three directions at once rather than just one straightaway.
Yeah, we said the same thing but differently. Yes.
So if you're putting it in the middle of one street, the other cars that are chasing you in the other streets are still coming for you.
Yeah.
This is why I'm not seeing. Yeah, this is why I'm not seeing how this is better.
I think when we said intersection, we thought you meant like in a four-way stop, like past all the stoplights, past all the stop lines, just in the middle of like the section, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, directly in the center, that sucks. But that's not.
Yeah, that's what I think we thought you meant, which we're like, no.
Yeah, that's
why would you do that?
that's what I'm getting now. That I described that poorly. But yeah, like I don't see how this is better.
We just want to block off like them pursuing us. So like, yeah, dropping it in in the intersection like you're talking. It's not in the middle of the stop lines. Or when we say street, we mean like that avenue of approach, so that like they can't take the adjacent avenues of approach towards us in that direction. Yeah. We were assuming the people directly behind us following versus people following us on adjacently parallel roads, which is what you were also alluding to.
Yeah, there's cops coming from every direction. So, like, is this what you want to do?
Yeah.
You want to put the helicopter in the road?
I think Fidget drew the picture that describes it perfect. Like, that is literally what we I think both have been saying, but we said it differently.
That's literally what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
we both
Then
said
we
the same
mean
thing, but
communication is hard.
Yeah, but that's an intersection.
Yeah.
That's not a straightaway.
yes, but it's not
That's an
in the
intersection.
middle. But like, if you draw an X from the corner of each of the buildings, the helicopter isn't at the cross section of that X, which is what we had thought you meant. Which we were
Guys,
like, no,
chat can't see that picture. Chat can't see that picture. So
Sure,
you're putting the
sure.
helicopter in the road. You're putting the helicopter in the road? Is this the party action?
Yes.
Final.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
Final answer.
Okay. There isn't really a role you need for this because you have control of this. So you place this in the middle of the intersection, and I will need Adrian to make the driving check. Okay, so this is going to be now 1 boost. No setback.
Now Parm can try shooting the helicopter and see if he
Yeah.
can explode.
I shoot
Hey, yeah.
the helicopter. It is my time.
Been waiting
Not quite
for
yet.
this moment. Ah,
Not quite yet.
All right.
fuck you.
Yeah. It would be
Now let
next
him cook.
round because this party action is to place the helicopter, right? So this is the one
Yeah.
thing.
They don't know why I've just decided this entire thing is like a like 80s action movie. Like,
It is. I'm here for it though.
Yeah,
I
this
just-
is normal difficulty. 2 difficulty, 1 boost from Inspiring Rhetoric.
Cool.
Okay,
That
we'll put those in the pool. We need them.
sure. Fidget, you get a text back immediately as well after that. And the pursuit is going to close in from sides. You don't have a tail directly behind you at the moment. Helicopter's no longer shooting. Parm is. Okay, so this is 4 difficulty for them. Great. Okay. Fidget, you work on getting the helicopter down to block off travel for the cars directly behind you. As Adrian speeds through the cross of the intersection, helicopter goes down, crunching on top of the hoods of the cars directly behind. You can see siren lights from the other streets parallel to you as you're passing by these huge buildings. And you can see some of the cars are beginning to make their way into the streets to come up directly behind you to fill in those gaps now. You're still in hot pursuit. You've got some lead on them now after this maneuver. Make it count.
Fidget checks her phone.
All it says is, too bad.
This bitch.
So they offered help, and then whenever you finally caved, they were like,
No, she didn't
No,
text
no.
back. She
Oh.
she asked, what would that cost? And it was a yes or no question. She instead decided to pilot the helicopter, and then that's when they replied, too bad.
I see.
No, I asked something else. I asked before how much it would cost me, and it was always like a lot. And then this time it was what did I say?
It was a yes or no question. That's what you asked. You said what would this entail, or like how would you help or something. But they responded
and
it's a
it
yes
was
or no question.
They like playing by their rules.
I think she's gonna text back. Why would you help me? You obviously don't like me.
There's an immediate response back that says, "This number has been disconnected from service."
Of course. Such a dick.
It makes me wonder though, because they message Adrian too, and like Adrian's not a hack. Like, what is their interest between the two of us?
Maybe they just think you're kind of hot.
That's
maybe
definitely
but that means
a possibility in a universe.
They might, but they would have to know who I am, and that's a complicated topic.
Who do you think you are? Running
be
out on
concerned
me
if
and
they
my
thought-
guitar.
I'd be concerned if they thought Fidget was hot, given the potential age difference from the first time they met.
Yeah, if they met you when you were a baby, that would be weird.
Yeah, like the first run-in was like when she was like around like 8 or 10 or something like that.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah.
No.
See, that makes me think it's more of an Adrian thing though, because Adrian's old as shit. I mean, he's not like super old, but like he's been around a while.
So party action?
Fuck. Someone else do something.
Can I do an Adrian drive not to succeed, but like e-brake drift through an intersection, and instead of going the direction we were, go like 90 degrees orthogonally, like sideways. So like if the cops are pursuing us, they also have to make like more difficult driving checks to like also, you know, handbrake turn and pursue us.
It's been assumed that you've been doing that.
Gotcha. Okay. Understood. I'm trying to think of like how can I help the party, and the answer is continue rolling driving checks. Gotcha.
Exactly, yeah.
You can of course just not drive if you want, but
I mean
you're
that
in
is an
seat,
option
you know?
to just like hard brake the car, throw it in reverse, and go backwards. But
what is your driving skill?
4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna offer to take over, but mine isn't 4.
Yeah, I got 2 yellow, 2 green.
Got 1 yellow, 1 green. Sorry.
Yeah, my driving is 1 yellow, 1 green.
I mean, could we like Quincy cut a bridge cable as we go by or something with his sword? Like maybe not a street light, but like
bridge cable? Where's that?
That's so high. Isn't that kind of high? Or like far from like the.
maybe, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to think of. Like, or like
I
a
don't even know what that
tunnel. Could
He's trying
you?
to break the bridge.
Oh, could we go through a tunnel and Quincy like just like stabs up through like the moonroof, like into like the tunnels? No, see, but that's even too far away.
Yeah, it's too
It's like
high.
they gotta let like semis and stuff through, and we're like in a little ass car.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do.
Well, you have a lead on them right now. Make it
Keep
count.
driving well.
But my thing is just like driving, and I can't press the turbo button.
So what I'm hearing is there is no party action this round.
No, there'll be something. Just have to figure out what that something is.
Okay. So Quincy, do your inspiring thing again, because we're at 2 rounds of that. Re-up that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Re-upping.
1 second.
As long as that's not like a once per session thing or whatever.
It just says.
I don't believe so.
No, it just says.
Because that's better than nothing, right? That's better than nothing.
Yeah.
It says you can make this use your talent for an
Yeah.
average.
So go ahead and make your leadership check.
Can I use forceful personality? Let me copy paste it.
Yes, please. That's what I was going to ask. Once per session, can spend a story point. If you do during the next skill check they make during that turn, character doubles the strain they inflict or the strain they heal. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh,
Perfect.
It's
I will
risky.
use that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll. I'm scared.
Ooh.
Fuck. Yes.
Hell
okay.
yeah.
Wait. I also have Wait, what is it called? Wait. Flash Insight. What does that do? If I got a triumph.
When your character generates triumph on a knowledge check, so this doesn't apply.
Oh, okay, never mind. Just kidding.
Okay. So,
It'd
this
been
is the first
pretty good.
triumph that is not a driving check nor a pursuit check. When you're rolling a triumph outside of these two checks, the successes will count towards your tug of war.
Oh shit. Nice.
So, including the triumph, you're gaining 5. This is 4. This is 5 successes, so everyone's gonna get caught in this. So everyone is going to be able to heal for 5 strain.
Oh.
I'm back down to 5.
This is beautiful.
I'm down to 0.
Can you guys say
Nice.
thank you, Daddy?
And
I
no.
will
don't-
say
we don't
thank
use
you,
that word.
Quincy.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Quincy.
Thank you, Quincy.
Thank you, Quincy.
It's okay.
It's been a while. I'm sorry.
It has been a while. You're fine.
Sorry about the words.
It's okay.
I'm embarrassed.
Don't be.
Just forget that ever happened.
So everyone now will gain a boost to all skill checks they make for the next 5 rounds. So this is going to be your party action. All of this has been added into the pool. Adrian, I need you to make a driving check. This is now
Wait. Sorry. Can I
Mhm.
wait? What about forceful personality? Since do we heal double?
Oh, that is true.
Oh.
Yes, so everyone heals 10.
I have no strain now. That's crazy.
I've been at 0. I can't heal anymore.
There's
No,
something
didn't
peaceful
we-
about listening to Quincy just yell in the background.
Yeah, it's like okay, here's some direction. This is good.
Yeah.
This is good. We can just
Quincy
think on
being
that.
angry makes us happy.
We're
Yeah.
gonna get out this shit.
Like serious Quincy time.
I can't die yet.
I can't die yet.
live forever.
Wow.
This is like Disney villain level. Like, I can't die.
I'm not going down.
Adrian, I need you to make a driving check. Because
Okay.
they're starting to regain on the sides against you. Theirs is bumped back up to 3 difficulty.
Alright, let's try to do good.
To advantage.
Not bad.
I mean,
bad,
that's
not
good.
I'll add it to the pool because I don't think anybody's
Yeah.
hurting at all after 10 strain being taken off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But how many strains do we have now? Like 8 left?
We were
God, I
like-
wish. I doubt that
I think we
though.
were at. No, I thought we all took them, and then we had like 9 left.
No,
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 that
we,
was-
didn't
We
take
haven't
any
taken
of them.
anything.
That was like theoretical.
Uh-oh.
That was a calculation.
Yes.
Ooh.
This
Yes,
ain't
dude.
good.
It was at like 40. I think we got it down to like 34 at that roll noon.
I thought we all took the strains. That's what I was thinking.
As you guys drive through the neighborhoods that are winding you through these these weirdly bent streets going through and crossing through all of the lights, and cars chasing after you, sirens on, blaring. Adrian, you get a text as this round begins.
Don't text and drive.
That's what I wanted to ask. Would you check your phone in the middle of this?
Does it ring loudly?
Check it.
That's the question. Does it ring or like?
No, it's just a
Adrian
text.
is definitely on like vibrate only. Like there is no ringtone. There's a vibrate only.
Can I hear the vibrate?
Now I will ask Zola a very important.
I don't think you'd
West.
be able to hear this, Quincy, because you guys are in a hot chase right now.
I don't know. I feel like I'm susceptible to everything because I'm so like anxious. I can hear it. Feel everything. Like, what was that?
Wait,
I'll ask Zola a thing. I know we're not doing this anymore, but I'll ask Zola something. At some point, when Adrian was a younger person, there was probably, and again, I'm reaching back into my own experience here, so this is the fantasy cyberpunk version. But when I was in school, there was like this wonderful thing of like these 99-cent ringtones, and like everybody had to be like, you know, if you were like best friends with someone, you set like a ringtone for them.
Okay.
So if this person knew Adrian, and if they were trying to make sure that he definitely paid attention to it, they might possibly know what that is and use that. And that's all I'm saying. I don't know if that makes any sense, but do you get like? I'm starting to get some ideas about something you plotted in the background that I don't actually know if it's a plot holding water, but I don't want to say it.
There's no holding water here. This is a simple yes or no question. Do you check your phone?
Did the person hacking make the phone make a certain ringtone, or is it just the regular text?
It's just a regular text.
Okay. Did Adrian hear the texting from the back seat and Fidget? Like, does he know that Fidget's been in contact with Red Rabbit? Like, would
Probably
you have been
not
like...
Red Rabbit, but you know she's been checking her phone.
Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like,
Yeah, I don't think she told anyone about the conversation.
yeah, but she also didn't be like, you know, fuck this stupid bunny rabbit or anything either.
I don't think she said anything.
She's been too focused on not letting us die.
there.
Who's riding shotgun?
Quincy.
I am.
You got like a hand to maybe slapping the side of your like
Yeah,
chair
so-
as you're driving, and that's about it.
So I think like reaching into Adrian probably also has a burner phone like them. So he's not checking it, but he's putting in his like thumbprint or, you know, whatever to unlock it. Because I think his phone would be in like his left breast pocket of his like suit that he's wearing, you know, so like he reaches in and pulls it out, and then probably a little uncomfortably hard, like just slams it into the chest of whoever's in shotgun.
Quincy, you
I
get
will take it.
slammed in the chest. And there's a phone in your on your chest now.
I'm gonna look.
There's an unread message.
I'm open it.
Wow, no hesitation. Doesn't ask, what do you want me to do? What's this about? It's just like,
I'ma read it.
In.
Look, Adrian doesn't fuck around. If he's handing you a phone, like, I mean, this is pretty, like, what the fuck is this?
Hey, if it's in my hand, it's mine.
You see a text message that is very short, and it says, "You can thank Fidget later."
Yes.
You just reply back, "Yes."
Yes.
I'm using a story point. You can thank Fidget later. Just as you finish reading these words, you look up from the phone, and hear there's a boom that's coming out from in front of you. This boom is followed up by a rattling of the car. You can see dust and smoke surging out into the street as one of the tall buildings over on the right-hand side of your path is now collapsing into the street.
Holy shit.
Fucking shit.
Can you say the last part one more time?
There's a building falling into the street.
Great.
Thanks,
That's crazy.
Fidget.
Fidget, what the fuck?
Oh wait, Parm doesn't know.
So, party action?
Dream.
Helicopter in my sights.
You're shooting?
Afternoon delight.
I
don't know.
Okay, so I slam a phone into Quincy's chest. Quincy reads it, turns around and goes, "What?" Or looks at it and goes, "What?"
Yes.
A building falls down behind us after we hear explosion.
It's in
front.
front of you.
In front of us. Like, it falls as we're going under it, or like it's hit the road.
Are we gonna
And
break
also
it, or
avoid it.
like?
You'll have to make a driving check.
Oh my god, we're
Okay.
gonna die.
And then
shoot the
Quincy
building.
turns around and shouts, "Thanks, Fidget."
No, I'm the what the fuck, Fidget?
Okay.
Is there like, oh man, I don't know what I can do.
I'm like,
I don't know if there's a way. Could I like?
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Yeah, no, I think
Oh
I'm just
my
gonna
God.
scream like a bitch and like clutch the driver's seat from like the floor. Like I'm trying to claw my way up, but I keep like getting like slammed back to the ground anytime there's a sharp turn.
Hey.
It's very comical. That's all I'm up to.
How do you dodge a building? What's the party?
You run
exit?
through it. You run through it.
Have you guys seen those kung fu movies where like they learn the Buddhist palm technique and it's like a
Mhm.
massive blast
Kung
of
Fu
air?
Hustle?
Mhm.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So I'd like to load a Buddhist palm bullet into my gun and then shoot
what?
the building.
Yeah, if this isn't D&D.
Okay.
I'd like
Go
to
for
use
it,
7
Parm.
story points. Oh wait, damn. Fuck.
We only,
The system
we only
doesn't
have
allow
4.
for this. Never
We only
mind.
have 4. There's 6 in total.
God, if you're out there.
All right. Well, scrap that idea then. I got nothing. Listen.
Can I scream "Look out" and that like potentially give Adrian a boost if I get like
Look
a
out
good
for the
enough
building.
roll?
I feel like he saw it. I feel like he saw it. Okay. I'm gonna ask
No.
one more time because we are
We
right
gotta
at time.
do something, guys. We gotta do
Roll
something.
the roll.
Party.
Roll it. We're gonna drive right through it.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
I
like
don't
do
have
something
anything.
to help me. Like,
Yeah,
I
go
don't-
once.
I don't know how to like.
Pause, 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 pause.
Can
What are you
Parm
cutting down
shoot-
for? What are you cutting down for?
Can
I'm
Parm
nervous.
shoot the gas
all I'm
tank?
doing is driving. I can't do anything else.
Drive faster! I'm sweating right now. My armpits are sweating. Wait, what is happening? What's going on?
Okay, no. I really have a real idea. I'll shoot the gas tank, and the back of the car will explode, and that will give us momentum that we need.
And we're gonna fly out
I'm
the
gonna
fucking
kill
car.
you.
Great idea.
Is that
Okay,
the
so
plan?
building. Okay, wait. The building is falling in front of us, and we gotta figure out what we're gonna do.
We're gonna drive. That's all
We're
we
gonna
can
drive
do.
straight. Roll the motherfucking rolls.
Just drive, Adrian.
Use all the score
Are
points.
there
Wait, okay.
any? Sorry, are there any side streets before the falling building?
Nope.
One way only. Is it
Where
through?
is
And
Fidget in
through.
the vehicle?
I'm in the back.
Where?
Assume I'm behind the driver's seat.
Oh, okay. I'm on your feet then.
Going twice.
Shoot
So-
the gas
Drive through.
Right.
Can Adrian make a check to think with the vehicle's current speed if he believes he'll be able to make it through, or if he should slam on the brakes?
You know you have a chance.
Slam it
I guess
harder.
I was rolling then. Story point for a
It's
boost.
just up to the drive.
Story point for a boost.
Please. I'm gonna yell at him. Can I do an inspiring rhetoric?
Already got your boost, man.
I don't know what else I can do.
I don't think you think that's why I was like grasping for straws. Like, what the fuck can we do? Drive in story point. I'll burn a story point to give.
The only plan I've
Would-
heard
okay.
is for Parm to shoot out the gas tank.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay, that was vetoed.
Would I be able to use like a knowledge science? Fuck.
What are you trying to accomplish? Because you're always asking about if you can do a roll, but it depends on what you want to accomplish.
I know.
What's the goal?
I'm just
I think we can only drive.
to find the best like trajectory to make it through with the most amount of clearance. I'm trying to. Okay, is the building falling in pieces or is it falling as one single piece? Like all kind of timed at the same time, or is it chunks falling at various rates?
I don't know the science behind a building that was just blasted with explosives, but it's falling. It's falling, and you have a
Okay.
chance to drive out under it.
So
That's
you're
what
asking,
Adrian knows.
can you use like a knowledge check to know how the building will fall, so that you can like tell me, Adrian, make sure you go left because that side's gonna fall first or something.
Yeah, like I'm thinking along the lines of if the building is falling, helping navigate to the widest portion of the triangle that's like if it's one like cohesive unit that's falling and it's not bits and pieces that have been like completely exploded out.
Well, we would have to be at the tip of the top of the if it's falling down, then we have to not be closest to the building, we have to be to the far. Let's say it's falling
Yeah.
on the right, we have to go to the far left, so that means that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
So can we get like a boost for that?
No, I
It
don't.
sounds
Now
like
we're
you
just-
already know what to do. So that doesn't require
Right.
a roll.
Just fucking roll it.
Yeah, just go.
Fucking roll it. And we die, rip, start a new game.
Please.
We're gonna
Yeah,
start a new
so-
game.
So that was that you could roll some type of knowledge check in order to give me a boost, right? That's what we've
That's
figured
what
out.
No,
we're
it didn't
trying to
sound
do.
like it. Just use
You
all
came to the
story points if
conclusion
you
that
can.
was correct anyway.
Yeah. Just use as many story points as you need. I don't know if you can stack them or not. But
Alright, I'll do a story point and just drive. The party's action is to panic and scream and hopefully somehow motivate Adrian to drive better.
I'm going to counter your story point, so this is not going to be an
Oh,
automatic
good.
success and will require a roll. The story point and the story point I used will both go into this roll, adding a yellow and red die into it. You have a boost from Quincy's inspiring rhetoric. This is a 3 difficulty check.
Oh, please. My butthole.
Oh, look at
My
it,
butthole.
Oh my god.
If you succeed at this, you make it out on the other side. If you fail at this, you're collapsing under
It's
the building.
bad.
And we're dying.
Well,
Oh,
we'll see
you
about
guys
that next
might
week.
No, roll it now! Roll it now!
No, that's what I mean.
didn't
We'll
roll
see
it.
if you're dying
The
next week.
roll. The
Oh,
The
roll
roll is
is
happening
tonight.
right now.
The
Roll it.
cliffhanger is next week.
Click the button. Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
But that's not a failure. That's not a failure.
wait, okay.
Out, right?
If my math is mathing, it cancels out. But we have 2 successes, so we
No. Despair and triumph only count if there's a failure or success. You have to have a triumph with a success.
You're so hot.
Right? Am I right in that, right? Am I right in that?
I think I can end my night happy now. I could go to sleep right now.
Adrian, you drive
Oh, man.
city limit on the horizon for you. Building is beginning to
heart.
collapse on the side. cops are funneling in onto this street. You can see the edge where you'd be able to drive out and past all of the inner city. Building begins collapsing. Dust all over. It begins to surround you as you're breaking into the last few moments to see if you're going to make it out alive. All of you can hear and feel this car rattling, and it almost feels like it's getting pushed over to the left as this building crumbling over onto the side. The last bit of concrete hits into the car, spinning you guys out on the other side as you straighten yourself out for a moment and drive past the city limit. We'll take care of all of the rest of we'll take care of all of the rest of this strain next
Can I
week.
just say that like Adrian like shouts out like duck and puts a hand over and like grabs Quincy and shoves his head down as like the car is now a convertible. Like it was that close. It was that close of a call. Like the roof is gone, and we're just like,
oh yeah, like your back bumper has like blown off. The trunk is like skewed upwards.
Yeah. Dorian had finally started to like get like some leverage and was about to like crawl into someone's lap, but then like the roof got ripped off and I had to drop again.
you just look up and then the roof is gone, and you're like, holy shit,
screaming.
man.
I wish I was still in jail.
That roll, the roller coaster of I saw that and I was like,
Yeah, the despair was scary.
That's bad. I was like, wait, no. That's a threat. That's not a failure. That's a threat. That's not a failure. Because we did that before. We did a roll where we had a triumph, but we had no successes, so it didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Well, it still means something. It's just not a failure.
Yeah.
What an
You
end.
succeeded on
What an
making
ending.
it out. So, everyone, please add 15 experience to your character sheets for next time. We're going to be wrapping up today. Thank you so much to everyone who joined in. We're back, baby! We're back. For this action-packed game. Thank you so much to my beautiful, wonderful players for coming out and staying 10 minutes late.
Yay.
And we'll see you
Always.
guys next time. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.